A year.
A year. Ooh, already with the Diablo on the screen. I like that. I like that. Diablo.
Oh, you mean that world boss that I fucking
Cool.
couldn't be? I mean, I'll try. I'm gonna try. All right, I am gonna try later on. But yo, you see this
That's
fucking
all.
bit?
That's all that. That's all that. I guess we're asking for because
Ha-
that's that world. I've seen video. I haven't. Okay, we'll talk about that later. But I haven't played
yeah.
SummerSlam. But I've seen the
No,
clips
yeah, yeah.
of
Well,
just getting one shot. It's like,
yeah.
whoa.
And
Okay.
I know. Even when we talked about it before, when the beta came out, like I really didn't have too much of a take on it because I literally played all of like 10 minutes of it. I played a lot more
Yeah.
than 10 minutes this time around, so I definitely have a lot to say.
Yeah.
When I,
I'm vice versa. Yeah. I played
yeah,
a whole lot of fucking the first. Well, they didn't call it SummerSlam, but the first
yeah,
beta.
yeah, yeah.
This SummerSlam, I'm not really like not touching it because I want to go fresh eyes. But we'll talk about that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the week is the week because we always start here with the week. How's everybody doing in the chat? Shin is in here, and I see Thimber has joined in. What's up, Thimber?
What's
Anybody else who's
up?
joined in? Just say what's up in the chat. We'll say what's up back. We'll shout you out. If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button there. Sure it's out. And just to explain it for those who follow on Twitter, the link is not being provided
I'm,
because Twitter doesn't like content creators or
yeah,
podcasts or any kind of link from YouTube.
yeah,
Apparently, they squashed it down with the algorithm. They don't promote it. It's unfortunate because of the Twitter Blue. Unless you're paying for that, they're not really promoting stuff like that out. So we've decided to just put it, link in the bio, which it is. It's in our
yeah,
bio. But we'll still keep you up to date and up to touch with when we're going live. So
yeah.
but the best way to do that is hit the bell. If you hit the bell, you'll never miss another episode that goes live. Or you'll be not miss, but you'll be reminded of the episode going live if you hit the bell.
Word.
So hopefully that still works. But yeah, man, the week for me has been um damn. How do I recover from last week to this week with this game? Redfall,
Yeah, yo, you've been getting it in.
literally
You
Redfall.
you reborn and money still or
And
just
money.
okay?
Money when he decides, I'm up and I want to play that
Yeah,
kind of but money too. We were playing on Money's playthrough because we all know about the hosting thing. Whoever's the host gets the progression. The
yes,
guests don't get nothing. So we was on Money's playthrough. We got to there's only 2 levels to the whole campaign.
yep.
And we got to the second level on his playthrough. But then we decided let's just start my playthrough because I was still in the beginning, and it was me and Reborn hitting up the first level. Then we went to the second level. I ended it yesterday. Think I'm like 6 achievements off from completing the whole game.
Nice.
Um, but yeah, man, been going in on it. I know last week I had my take on it. It's still the same take. It's still there's the issues and everything. However, if you follow me on this pod, you guys know that I like having fun with games. If it's playable and it's fun with people, especially in this game, it's fun with co-op. I'm playing it. So I've been playing some fucking ref. Literally pop it in Call of Duty every now and again to do the event, which I
Yeah,
finished that as well for
nice.
the camo grind. Which is
That camo
I
look
love,
kind of. I was gonna say that camo looks
bro.
kind of dope.
I'm telling you right now, the second part, like when they do the reload season part
Yeah,
of
reload
the
it.
events,
Yeah.
the reloaded events are always they like. It's been 2 reloaded events now that me and your brother's like, yo, we like this.
Yo,
Like it's
shout out to the live team over there.
yeah, bro, it's good. I mean,
Yeah,
okay. So simply, it's not what it's not. Oh, you got to use this specific gun and get this like headshot. No, it's the class. Like it's assault rifle
yeah. Use
class,
assault
whatever you want to
rifles.
pick
Use
from that class.
pistols. I seen that. Yep.
Yeah, and it's natural. Like if it's knifing in the back. If it's LMG, it's mounted kills they want you to get. If
Yeah.
it's sniper, long shot. But the thing is, not like 100 shots. It's like 50 here, 25 there, and you got that camo unlocked for that class. I like that. The only one that was really a grind, which not really, was the assault rifle at
Mm.
250 normal kills. But I mean, that comes natural with you playing the game,
Yeah, absolutely.
So shout out to that. I ended up finishing that, still leveling up to max level for the season, which I believe is 650, and I'm currently at 644. Yeah, I'm slacking.
You're
Um,
slacking. You said, well, I'm sorry, 650. You said 644. I think last night I got to like 312 or whatever like that. I was playing a little bit, but it's not about me. This is about you. So go ahead, continue.
so I'm slacking a little bit. I'm at 644. I haven't maxed it out, but I haven't even bought the battle pass. The battle pass is maxed out because they let you max it out,
Yeah.
but I haven't even bought the battle pass. That speaks volume for me, who's been playing Call of Duty forever
Yeah, man.
and been buying every battle pass since inception in the Call of Duty age. But I have not bought this one because it's just not. It hasn't tickled my fancy. Like it's like I look at him like I think the taste for me was when they announced that $30 pack, the Battle Pass,
Okay.
is what threw me way off. I'm like, I don't know about that, man. Like I thought I wanted something like this because I was very vocal in saying, man, like I fly through the Battle Pass and then maybe they should do like an extra for like $5 or whatever. I think they heard me and I spoke too
What? Oh, what?
goddamn soon.
Like a re-up? You
Like a
wanted the
re-up
you wanted the
$5
re-up?
and give me 20 more
Yeah,
tiers or whatever the
yeah.
fuck they
Hey,
got to
yeah.
do.
Hey, multi-billion-dollar company, if you're listening, please charge me more, because I finished all the content, and I would
Fucked
like to
up.
pay
I
for
fucked up.
more content, bro. What?
Please fuck me
No,
more. I want more of your content for
Shh.
more money. I
Yo,
would
we
pay all that.
literally that's when I sometimes wish we didn't do this podcast live, although I really do appreciate people hanging out in the chat, because that's like one of those times where I should like timestamp and be like, all right, so at 6 minutes
Oh,
and 30
trust if this
seconds,
pod was out there being out there, like that would be clipped, that would be shared.
bro.
But just remember this. Here's some receipts. Remember that? Like I'd be
Yeah.
so caught up in that.
Hey,
Like, but no,
look
man.
at this DD fucking asking
Well,
to be
yeah, I
charged.
thought it was a good idea at the time. I was like, they should do like a re-up type.
It
Well,
sounded it
I guess
sounded
I
good. It
guess they
sounded good in your head. That's what it was.
sounded good in my head.
Sounded
It's
good in
something
your
that
head.
shouldn't have come out of my mouth. It should have just
The
stood in my head
fuck.
space and not say a word. Because literally, the
Oh.
motherfucker's like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
here's $3 battle pass
I
with more
yeah.
skins."
Oh, so you want $20 season passes? Okay. Got it. Got
And
it.
then here I am trying to convince. I haven't bought it yet at all. And here I am trying to convince myself. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I usually buy the $25 20 tier skip shit. So $5 extra dollars for the 30 for more skip. That's not a bad thing. You still get the tiers, the tiers. Here I am trying to convince myself, and I'm going,
Look at you trying to justify that shit.
yeah. I'm like, nah. It takes all willpower to not buy that shit because at the end of the day, your brother's right. Buying these skins don't make any sense because they've already proven to us that the next Call of Duty you were not able to carry that over
Yo,
anyway.
I can't wait to tell you about my week because I got a funny story about that. But go ahead,
Okay, all
continue.
right.
Yeah, I got a very funny story.
But yeah, your brother making sense to me. It's like nah, why it's not carrying over to the next game? I'm like, you're absolutely right.
Right.
And now the rumors come out, which we'll be speaking about that. Okay, I'm not buying any shit for these guys anymore.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
Negative.
good. But yeah, played that finish event, played a lot of Redfall. Yes, with all this performance issues glaring and all that, I still played it and have fun with it because my buddies were playing it with me. And he's Reborn's playing it on PC, which I keep asking him, like, bro, is your performance good? It's not like no crash, no nothing. He goes, nah, it plays fine. I mean, I don't know what his settings are, but he's like, it plays fine. I'm like, it's a varied thing, some may it does. It happens.
Yeah,
So
results. It's like how I told you with my experience. Right?
results be right. There you go.
It
That's
was
what
playing. It was playing good with me. It was just my thing was the actual just the game itself. Like you know
Oh,
what I mean.
same
Like
issue I have.
the same.
Playing
Yeah.
it solo is hard. It's just not
Yeah.
something I want to do.
Yep.
But if you're telling me, yo, let's play Redfall, let's play Redfall. Like let's play together. All right, let's do it. Because
Yep.
now it's both of us going fuck this game, instead of just me saying fuck this game.
Yeah.
So it's just it's two of us. So we're sharing the grief.
That's fun.
Nah, man, but that's what I did, man. I played a lot of Redfall. Guardians 3 last night.
Nice. I mean, we're almost. I guess we're almost out of spoiler territory, but I know I watched it. You watched
Almost.
it.
But it was
so
good.
It was good though, right? Like
It was.
You know,
It's a top 7 for me. And I don't want to sound
as
hyperbolic.
far as MCU movies.
As far as MCU movies,
Okay. Yeah,
movies.
I
I don't want to sound hyperbolic here.
No, I see that.
But it is a solid. It's like a return to what like the Civil, which I know they don't call it an Avengers movie, but to me it's an Avengers movie.
That should Avengers.
Captain America Civil War.
Avengers 2.5. Yeah.
Yeah, 2.5. That it's like up there in that spectrum, like that.
Yeah.
Iron Man 1 and 2, and
Yep.
like it's back
I'm
to
with
the
you.
roots of what made MCU. I'm like, this
with
is really fucking good, bro. Tell me the what do you call him? I don't want to say his name. I don't want to spoil him, but the enemy, the big baddie.
Well, everybody the high evolutionary.
Okay, I didn't want to spoil it or say that, but
it's the high
bro,
evolutionary.
tell me he ain't good. This man is a solid.
As a villain.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He had me yelling at my screen like, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah, man.
Like, I hate you. Like, that's how good he was. I'm going, damn, he could have been a king. Like, he could have been that guy.
Shit.
Like, if Jonathan Majors didn't pick up on that role and say, I'll do it, I think this guy would have been him.
No, he's
good.
He was very good for sure.
Oh, he is so good. Like he made like if anybody can make me hate you, like legit hate you on screen, you did your job. As a villain, you did your job.
Yeah,
That's just you invoked that emotion in me to go, I hope this motherfucker dies. Like that's the invokement you gave me when I was watching. Like so solid movie. If you haven't watched Guardians 3, man, do yourself a favor. If you're a Marvels fan, if you're a comic book fan, and you like these type of movies, go watch it. This is
yeah.
a really good. And I will say this: we haven't had a good Marvel movie. They're decent movies that's been coming out, but solid,
Like an
like the
actual
way
banger.
Marvel used to
This is
be.
definitely a
This is it.
banger. I mean, and when we say used to be, like we're only going back a couple of years. Like
Yeah, we're gonna go
we're
back a
going
couple of
back
years.
to
Yeah,
to the pre
I would
Endgame.
say this: ever since the Disney Plus era started, with the mixing the whole
Oh,
COVID thing there, that we have been getting good quality MCU movies. And I know they've been vocal about saying they're testing the market out with different
sure.
different ways of doing a movie. Not everything could be a banger. I respect that.
Yeah.
But I can tell that this movie is them saying, can we get away with cursing? Are
Well,
we okay with can we make money with that? Are we okay with the I wouldn't say graphic scene because it's no blood, but are we okay with the violent scenes of guns and like the stuff that happens in the movie? Like, are we okay? I think this is them saying, oh shit, if we're making $500 million doing that, all right, we're good. Now the two testament to me is gonna be Daredevil and
yeah.
what's the other one? Daredevil and Deadpool are the
Yeah.
two testaments to me because those two are violent ass fucking characters. I want to see what they do with that. Like, are you gonna touch on that? You've proven to me you're okay with the cursing because James Gunn did it and it came out really well. You
Right.
okay? You proved to me the guns are okay because James Gunn did it in Guardians 3. So are we gonna now say blood is okay in like Daredevil and Deadpool? Are we gonna
Well,
go that
remember
route?
we're getting. I mean,
Or
Deadpool's already confirmed rated R. So.
it is rated R, but what kind of rated R? You know what I mean? Like it could be
Uh,
rated R, but then show you maybe purple blood because an alien got killed. You know what I mean? Like that
well,
type of shit.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I mean, they can bend the reality of what the rated R is, but
Yeah.
oh man, it wasn't just the f bomb you saw in the commercials. With Guardians 3, there was like several curse words in it and gunplay. I'm going, holy
Right,
shit, they are.
and they've had choice curse words as well too. It just I think well, that was the thing too. I think that was the first Marvel, if I understand correctly, the first Marvel movie to actually drop the F bomb.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
So,
It's been acknowledged.
but it was done good. Like it was
It was
actually
done. Yeah,
yeah
it was in
without
good taste.
spoiling without spoiling it. It was actually
I love how Kevin Feige was
definitely good.
like, "You sure?" So James Gunn, the whole interview was like, "Are you sure you want to be the first guy in the MCU to like do that in the film?" And he goes, "Man, I'm going. I'm leaving.
Yeah,
What you fire
he's
me?"
out the door.
That was
So
the joke. I'm
yeah,
like, "Oh shit, what you fire me?" Like, "Oh, okay,
yeah.
we're gonna
No,
go there."
no,
Like,
they're not
no,
gonna fire him. He's just gonna go
no fucks given.
and run the competition.
I want to say this though: out of trilogies in the MCU, this is the best trilogy in the
I
MCU.
think I told that to my brother or somebody else. I think in my
Oh, the
opinion,
character
and not that we have.
development.
I mean,
Oh,
because like Iron Man definitely sits there with me as well. But I think
of
my
course.
favorite trilogy is Cap, only because I mean those movies like Winter Soldier is still to me one of my favorite MCU movies. That's Winter
Yes,
Soldier might
yes,
be
yes,
like a
yes.
top three for me.
Come on, Winter
And then
Soldier, Civil
and
War.
Civil
Again, it's
War was
Avengers
just
movie, but yeah,
unbelievable. But I like that whole
yeah.
like spy shit and stuff like that. So it's just, but yeah, as far as like trilogy start, and you see the evolution of the movies, and even with everything going on and how they kind of got around, where the Guardians were at
Yes,
now post Thanos
it
and
it
everything
does
else.
it
Like,
does help that they kept the same direction and right like the direction of the Guardians trilogy was all James Gunn, so it helps a
yeah,
lot that happened. But the payoff on this movie is from beginning to like from the
yeah,
Guardians 1 to now, like like I really want to say like I'll say this because it doesn't spoil nothing. But the moment you heard Groot say "I love you," my son was
oh
like, "Wow,
yeah,
that's cool."
yeah,
Like he speaks English. I'm like, "No, no. Think of it this way. Not only did James Gunn evolve these characters on screen 1, 2, 3, but he evolved the audience looking in. It's not that he said "I love you"; it's that we understood why I am Groot is finally as an audience.
mm,
And my son was mind blown. He goes, "Oh shit, that makes sense." James Gunn brought us on that journey, and we literally heard "I am Groot" as "I love you." We finally understood what Groot was saying because we didn't for a long time.
right,
We relied on the cast telling us what he's saying and relaying that message out to the point where
yeah,
now we are literally knowing what he's saying. And my son's like, "Yo, you right." I'm like, "That's how I choose to look at that part right there.
Yeah.
That's how I choose.
Well, it's like
It's
it's
just
almost like when you understand like in Star Wars, it's like understanding R2 because he talks in
yes,
binary or
yes.
or even BD1 in Jedi. So
But you
you know what I
understand it.
mean? Like it's like but you get like you
It's the
don't get it.
context, the
You're
scene.
getting it right. You're getting it secondhand from the person
Yes.
that's telling you what they're saying. But yeah, it's having that moment where you're like, "Oh, I get to understand now what that, you know what I mean?" Like they
That
brought
moment
you
made me
in.
go,
Yeah.
"Holy shit! I finally understand what he's saying. That's pretty cool."
Yeah.
And it's cool that I saw it from that perspective. And I say that with my son. He goes, "Oh shit, you're right. It is that." Like I'm like, "Oh no, I'm saying it is for me." That's how I'm accepting that part of the movie, where I finally like after 3 movies go, I wish I could understand what Guru's really saying without secondary commentary. Oh, now I do.
Yeah.
Like he brung us on that journey. James Gunn's a genius, bro. As a writer director, just fucking. I can't wait for Superman. Like I cannot wait to see what he got for us in store for Superman. Like it's gonna be an amazing fucking
Yeah.
journey with that with that whole whatever he's doing with the DCU. Perfect. He's the perfect person. In my, if I haven't said this before, just to restart that whole universe over at DC. Love it. Can't wait, man.
Word.
But yeah, man, that's my week. I watched Guardians 3, played more Redfall, finished some Call of Duty challenges, and I'm now sitting here waiting on whatever comes my way as far as games goes. I don't know what's next for me when it comes to what's supposed to come out. But yeah. Oh, and we'll talk about this too. Zelda, that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little game called Zelda.
Well,
Who knows about that? Anybody?
we got a little topic set up for that. So
I don't know if anybody knows what Zelda is, but it's out there. It
yeah,
came out.
30 FPS banger. No,
30. It's 30 FPS bang up. No, we're not gonna go there.
30
We'll talk
FPS banger on fucking on outdated hardware, right?
That just updated hardware, but it's
Sorry, I'm
happening.
sorry. I'll wait. I'll wait until we actually
We'll,
talk
we'll wait.
about it.
We'll wait. We'll wait till we
Yeah.
talk about it. But yeah, man, that's my week, man. How was yours?
It was good, man. Work. I was sick as fuck. I really was between. So last pod, I know, like I sounded like shit because I felt like shit. This week I
I
definitely.
didn't even notice for real.
Oh
Like
yeah,
seriously, I didn't notice.
it got worse. It got real bad in the middle of the week, but basically it was an upper respiratory infection that was just like kicking my ass on top of like really high pollen counts and stuff like that. So I'm finally like on the other
Oh,
side of
right,
it.
because we spoke about it was allergy, but it was actually you
Nah,
sick.
it was like I was legit. I had upper respiratory
I
infection.
swear to God, you're my wife, bro. I swear. I
Yeah,
keep saying this, and it sounds really weird, but like literally, she has she went to the hospital, not the hospital, doctor,
yeah,
for the COVID test, or the hospital for the COVID test,
yeah. I
and
did the
they
same.
ended up referring her to
I
the
went to
doctor,
urgent
and it was
care.
just what is
Yeah,
it, a flu, just the flu.
yeah,
No, I wouldn't say just the flu, but it's the flu she got. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. No, so I ended up having to go to urgent care. Like I completely lost my voice on between
Oh
Tuesday and
my God,
Wednesday.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
can
no,
believe
I like
that. Okay,
completely lost my. I'm literally at work on
that's
Tuesday,
crazy.
and like
Yeah,
having to like talk to people, and people can't understand me because I literally can't speak. So eventually, they were like at work. They were like, "Okay, yeah, you should go home." I was like, "Oh
yeah.
yeah, okay, cool." And fucking did the urgent care thing. They were like, "All right, take a day." Took a day. So that was the start of the week and stuff like that. And then still trying to game in between. So I'm better, obviously, so that's cool. And then just
Oh, good shit. Yeah.
finished out the work week, and then it was just grinding. I was like, yo, Friday, I'm getting home, and I had two options. I had new season of MLB The Show 23, season two,
Oh shit.
okay, which with these kaiju cards, which I'm currently playing MLB right now. I'm cheating on you, podcast. I'm literally, I'm multitasking right now, but it's okay. Because the grind never stops. Remember that. Never,
Never.
never stops. Okay, so
I know my life.
they got these crazy kaiju cards, man. This was like a dope update from MLB, but I was like, you know what? I really didn't play Diablo like that
That
when
came
the
out of
beta
nowhere,
came
by the
out.
way. The kaiju cards. That was like one of those.
Yeah,
Wow,
it
what
was
the
left field.
fuck?
It really was left field for me, but
Yeah.
it makes perfect sense because they had a mini season team in here and they were like based on kaiju and stuff and like on the stadiums that you're playing in, like I'm literally doing the showdown right now. They have like like kaijus. They literally have like they have an aircraft
Yeah.
carrier in the back. They have like a moth which is like looks like Mothra. They have
Yeah.
like
I saw a
a
couple of them. I was like,
monster
what
that
the
looks like
fuck?
literally in the background in the stadium and like
Yeah.
UFOs and shit. It's crazy. It's wild. So baseball's so there was that, and then Service Slam, as you can see here, on if you are watching
The
in
computer
the
for this
replay.
game is
Yeah, man.
just a
Yo,
beautiful
so
game,
this
man.
was so I got to level 20. I mean, like I was playing. I literally just got on and I was playing and Saturday I spent most of as soon as I woke up, I got on and I was just grinding. I reset. I told you I redid the key bindings as you could see, so that shit looks like League of Legends for anybody wondering why it doesn't say 1 2 3 4. I set it up to play just like it does in League of Legends,
Yeah,
QWER. For the abilities, I was using this was a sorcerer, right? I believe that's the class, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, sorcerer. Yeah,
Sorcerer. Uh, and I don't know if that. I mean, I'm
they
more than
fucked my
likely.
necromancer.
Well, I
Fuck.
mean, although you can see some people like using it as well too. But that was the world boss there that I didn't get to beat. I tried it on the world tier 2, couldn't beat it. Went back to world tier 1, couldn't beat it. And then I purposely skipped, like, so if you see anything else, like I didn't read any lore. I wasn't paying attention to any of the lore going on. I literally was skipping all cutscenes every time it gave me the option to, because I was just like, I just want to play the game and just
Yeah,
get
yeah.
and just like kind of like be like, oh, cool, this is what I'm gonna expect. And listen, it feels great. It runs great. After I figured out the
Tight
little
controls.
ingredients
Yeah,
book,
tight
yeah,
controls
tight
and all that stuff. Yeah,
controls, man. It just like I'm like, oh, this is cool, and it's like, and I'm really excited because I was getting that feeling, and I don't know if it was you I talked to yesterday or somebody else I was talking to, where I literally was like, and I don't want to get too much into it because we're literally going to talk about it. But yeah, I'm getting like I got some really cool vibes from the game, and I'll go more into it
yeah.
when we actually talk about it in the topic. But yeah, so did that. Back to MLB as well. Played a little COD. So here's the funny COD story. I'm playing last night with Have a Clip and my dad, right?
Hmm,
And
hmm.
we're playing Call of Duty. We're playing these maps, whatever like that, going in. I'm seeing my dad like kick ass with this M13 class. He's got this M13B class. My dad's like a little nerd now when it comes to like COD guns because he literally just fucking dumps hours into the game because
Yeah, yeah. Well,
he is Call of
that's what I
Duty.
do.
Right,
Yeah,
he dumps hours, so he's got this like
I got
fucking
like 49 days played on that
he's
bitch.
got
Yeah,
these crazy classes, like you know what I mean, and all these skins and stuff. He sees somebody with a ninja star the other day, right? He didn't know
I
that it
got
was a
that. I got that. I
yo, he
love that
didn't
fucking
know it
thing.
was a thing. He didn't know the ninja stars were a thing. And he was like, yo, the first thing that he comes out of the first thing that he says, he's like, wait, what the fuck is that? He goes just like that. I'm like, what do you mean, Dad? What? He's like, is that a ninja star? I said, yeah, Dad. I said, it's probably like another throwable that they have. And
I
he said,
mean,
get the
it's
fuck out of
it's
here,
fun, bro. It's
yo.
fun.
And
It's
then
fucking fun.
in my mind, and then I said it out loud. I was like, oh, they got somebody, got him again. Because you know what happened? Because originally when we were talking, I was like, "Yo, what's that M13 class that you use?" And he was like, "Oh, it's a blueprint on one of the packs." I said, "I don't buy it. I don't want to buy a fucking blueprint, or whatever like that." And then he gets
No,
on me.
you can, yeah, you
Yeah,
can,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
But then he goes like this to me. He was like, "You got money?" I said, "Yeah,
Oh
bro. Fucking
no,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah." He goes, "Yeah." He hit me
you
with
money
that.
man
He
now.
goes, "You got money?" I was like, "Yeah, but I don't want to be fucking buying no Call of Duty blueprint." I said, "Just tell me the class.
No,
I'll build that shit." Because so I literally popped the weapon XP. I leveled up the gun in 2 games. And I said, "Yo,
that's
Dad,"
all,
I said, "Yo,
bro.
tell me the class. Just tell me
It,
the
bro,
attachments."
it's like I think it was like to get the star, you had to do like 50, I think 50 throwing knives,
Yeah,
which
which
is
they.
right up your father and yours alley.
Oh
Like,
my god.
oh, throwing knives. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the clip. I don't know if you're in the group that we have in Xbox, but your brother shared a fucking clip
Mm.
with throwing. He went in throwing knives. Literally was like, foop, foop, on shipment, foop, 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 just throwing knives, picking up, throwing knives. Let me get the shit out your body. Let me throw the guy. Like I was like, got
Yeah.
like 50 kills of that, and you got shipment 24/7. That's what I play anyways when I get
Yeah.
on there. The Ninja Stars the shit. I just showed you a clip on DM so you can see what I did. It's crazy.
So literally, so we were playing COD last night. So it was that ran into a couple of like, and then playing S&D, and then just going against like S&D squads and stuff like that. So you know that was actually kind of fun. And then yeah, man, just that's most of the weekend was just spent pretty much MLB, and well now at least I'm getting some MLB in. Oh, and I played a ranked game last night with my buddy Bode on MLB ranked co-op.
MLB.
We played 2 games, yeah, and it's still a really fun thing to do because you know you get to pick between like both your Diamond Dynasty rosters and your friends,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get to match other people, and it is like skilled based. Where like you know you match based on rating and shit, and you get to rank level up and level down and stuff.
Yeah,
But you don't get to
yeah,
make a whole team of diamonds. You get to pick 3 players that you want. They pick 3 players, and then your teammate, and then you get to pick a starting pitcher and 2 relievers. They pick a starting pitcher, 2 relievers, and then it randomizes which pitcher you get to use. and then you just alternate turns. Like if you're pitching, you control the pitcher and catcher, and the other player controls all the fielders. And then when you're hitting, you just alternate hitting. And it was a lot of fun. So we lost the first game because I couldn't hit for shit, and then the second game we ended up winning, just going ham, just started knocking like home runs and stuff. But it was a pitcher's duel. And yeah, man, just having a lot of fun, just gaming like that. And yeah, just looking forward to the pod today.
Nice, nice. So we got some gaming in. We got some life in. Pretty cool. Let's see what we got. This live or replay? Can't tell.
This was. Oh no,
I
no. So
is
I'm.
is Jay talking about the pod
I know
or?
he's talking about the game. He's talking about the gameplay because
Oh, oh,
he
oh,
sees
oh.
Counter Strike on the screen. This was from
Oh, he. Oh, okay.
this
Okay.
was
Yeah, yeah.
from when they announced the.
No, I think he means, are you playing it right now
No,
while
that's
we're
what I mean.
potting?
Yeah,
You
no, no,
doing it
no,
right?
no,
Okay.
no. So this was from when they announced CS2, and I started getting. I was like, oh, don't tell me that. So I literally, I still had it installed. So I was like, all right, it looks like I'm playing Counter Strike again.
Yeah.
You know, so which is also coming out soon as well too. So yeah, no, so that was a clip. And then here's the one of me speaking of the M13 of actually securing the M13 when you can cheese it.
13, yeah. Wait, I mean, you
It's
still
DMZ.
can, but now
Yeah.
it's like, oh, if you get it off of somebody's, it's easier to get it you got to find somebody carrying it, but it's
Yeah.
easier to do it that way where you kill somebody, grab the gun, and distract.
Yep.
Than now, what it used to be, where it's like go straight to the
To the
chemist.
rad zone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go straight to him, run him over with a car, and then get back out
That's
and
what
get on. But
that's what I
now
did.
you go in there with a car, the car fucking gets disables itself when you go in there,
Yeah.
and it just gets all messed up. So it's like the weapon case. There you go.
Yeah, man.
But that's all I'm interested in when it comes to Call of Duty. This Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, because it's like DMZ. That's all I do is DMZ.
Yeah.
Because it is what it is. But to get into the topics before we do that, let's shout out the room again.
Word.
Let's see who's up in here. We already shout out Shinrock. We shouted out Timber. Your brother's in here, Draven. What's up? Shinso and Lee. I didn't see. Oh man, I didn't catch him. He's in his softball. Can't chat, but I'll be listening. Thanks for the fun show, fellas. Appreciate you. Let's see. Right, and then we have Jay Ink Studios in the house too.
Yeah, man.
So for those who didn't get shout out, if you're in the chat, say what's up. Say what's up back. But here we go. I would say this to get into this COD rumor thing. I have to say, I forgot to say this, but one of the ways you know that 30 frames and 60 frames is a thing. I played Redfall for a while, and when I went to fucking back to Call of Duty, nothing got changed settings wise, but I felt like I was like controller had like high settings, the sensitivity was so high. Like, oh, what is this? Like, I couldn't control the right stick. The look, I'm like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, did my sensitivity change? Did they update? I look, I'm like, no, it's the same. What's going on? It's because I came from 30 going over to 60. So if you ever want, like, if as a first person shooter, if you ever want to feel the difference, I know you can't see it, but feel the difference automatically, bro. Like if you're playing a first person shooter at 60 frames, whether it's Battlefield or Call of Duty or any for Overwatch, like 60 frames, bro, it's like, holy shit, like you feel that difference, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But let's get into this Call of Duty 2023 rumors, which is killing me right now. And Logic, you heard my gripe, you heard my complaining before we're live. It's killing me.
No, we talk. I mean, we've had podcasts about this as well too. Like so much for fucking 2 years, huh? And all that stuff. I mean,
sold me on a 2-year cycle Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I'm all about that. Like, yes, let's do it on this pod. If you're about receipts, go all the way back to the Modern Warfare. The title says Modern Warfare, and we spoke about it. We did a giveaway on it. We were in love with this game. Still play it.
Still play it.
But damn, you sold me on a 2-year cycle, and I was all about that life with extensions to the single player campaign. And the fact that you're going to bring back old maps, you know, from the old school Modern Warfare days, as part of the map rotation that you're going to introduce in the seasons.
Yes.
We have yet to get one of, I mean, we have, and we haven't. We haven't got, like, this last map they added was what, Estate? The remake Estate, which is like the rainy lighthouse map and
So,
Pelayo.
like I said, when people tell me, like, when my brother first told me the remake, the Tariq or Tariq Square, or that one,
that's a remake, right? From the old school World at War.
Old school, it was older than that, I think.
Oh, it's older than that.
It's
yeah,
older than that.
it's back in the Call of Duty 2, like
COD,
it's like the PC days.
Pre COD 4, and I'm like, what the fuck am I playing? What am I doing? Like, I get it, and it's like you're digging deep in these assets for this, and I'm not one to necessarily complain. It's not the worst map in the world, but also too, it's like, what are we doing? Like, you know how
That
many
that map actually grew on me. Like that one
right.
for snipers, it grew
Yeah,
on me.
yeah, yeah. It's like I said, it's not the worst map in the world, but it's like Jesus, like what you know. So, and here's the thing, I can't really like. I mean, I really enjoyed the Modern Warfare 2 single player. I really can't wait for Modern Warfare 3. But like, I don't. This has never happened now in current times, at least, where we've gotten back to back. Like that's never been the case.
No,
So what is this?
not for the same franchise,
Right.
not for the same,
Not for the same.
1, 2, 3.
Yes,
No,
that's what I'm saying. So what is so my thing is, and I guess how we could start it off is this way, is this indicative of like the current state that we're in, like economically, just companies and things like that in general, like whether it be the gaming industry or whatever, where it's just like, yeah, no, I know we originally said that, we were gonna do 2 years, and I'm speaking as if like I'm Activision at this point. But no, it looks like we need a fucking Call of Duty title every single year because that's how we know we're gonna get
yeah.
guaranteed money.
I mean, and I can't sit here and tell you guys, oh, it was never confirmed that Call of Duty will be a 2-year cycle for Modern Warfare
They
2. It
said
was
it.
confirmed.
They fucking
Bobby
said it.
Kotick was quoted on saying that. Microsoft was behind them, quoted on saying that. Like they literally quoted that to say yes. We're gonna go ahead to your cycle. Treyarch will be the next, premier title
Yep.
that they'll be making a premier title in
Yep.
2024. And they were supposed to get some free to play. The rumor was some free to play stuff this year, and then it turned into no. It'll be an extension of Modern Warfare 2 with like a $20 price tag or whatever it was. It's gonna have campaign extension. Here's my guess with this. I'm thinking that it got so damn big, and with the current climate of what Warzone has turned out to be, and everything, like that whole, I don't know, we're not making our money in this Modern Warfare 2. We're gonna have to do something rather than pulling that move that they back with when Treyarch was working on the next game, which was supposed to be, I guess, Black Ops,
Yeah.
or not Treyarch, but Sledgehammer. It was supposed
Sledgehammer
to work on
and
some game, and they got pulled from it, and it became Cold War.
yeah.
By Treyarch that worked only 6 months on it
Yeah.
after Sledgehammer was working. I'm thinking they don't want that to happen again, so they said, "Fuck it, let's make a Modern Warfare 3, but not Infinity War doing it. Let's have Sledgehammer do it." I'm going first and foremost. I don't trust Sledgehammer as a developer.
Didn't Sledgehammer help out on MW3 though? Like the original MW3?
Look, as a support studio, I'm fine with that. Awesome. I'm fine with that.
Right.
I mean, the only title I literally loved from them was the jetpack, when they introduced jetpack into COD, because it was something different. It was, and we spoke about this on the pod. It had movement. It had a skill level gap that like no other Call of Duties
They
had.
technically did AW, didn't they?
That was them.
Oh yeah,
They
see.
introduced
Yo, can we
jetpacking to the
fucking? Why
series, and
can't you give me maybe Modern Warfare 3? Wait, maybe Modern Warfare 3 is a jetpack game. Imagine.
bro. Bro, don't get my hopes up high, man. Like it's
Imagine,
one of those,
imagine they
like,
just do like a
I
mind
want
fuck and be
movement.
like, yeah, you want movement back? It's like, yeah, bitch.
We'll get your movement back. I don't want to hear this bitch in the morning we did for 2 years, 3 years, or more than that.
Yeah, boots
Because
on the
movement
ground,
came
yo.
into the game.
Boots on the
Oh, well,
ground,
boots on
man.
the ground. It's like, so now the rumor is Modern Warfare 3, but here's a stinger for me.
Yeah.
A new Warzone map.
Well, it based in Las Almas.
So it's gonna be okay. So I'm assuming that it's rotating. It's gonna rotate between Al Mazra and the new one. I'm
I
assuming
think they're
that
gonna do the same thing that they did when fucking
just blow it up and become something different.
It's exactly what they did when they changed out in the original Warzone.
Oh, like when
they
went
from
from
Verdansk to Caldera. They went to
yeah.
Caldera. It's gonna be the same shit. They're gonna give you a reason and a story reason why we got to go back to Las Almas or whatever like that, and then that'll be the Warzone map. And it's technically gonna be assets like, from what's being reported and stuff like that, it's literally gonna be what we've played in the single player, and just kind of like stitch together in areas and stuff like that, and be like, boop, that's your that's your Warzone map now.
I really wish sometimes that we went back to the era of having like actual PR faces to your companies, like back in the day, Robert Bowling and
the 402s.
I forgot the other guy's name from Treyarch. I forgot the guy's name from Treyarch, but like they literally had PR guys in their studios, doing this type of stuff and giving us the information. Now it feels like we're getting it through leaks and we're getting it through unconfirmed sources, and it just muddles everything to the point of like what's to be believed now. I really wish they would come out themselves and just be transparent about some of these things and say, hey, this is what we got coming. The only reason this is being leaked is because it was on their that meeting they was having, the quarterly meetings, the what do you call that?
The shareholders meeting.
Shareholders meeting, where that information has to be disclosed because I got money in your company. I need to know what you're doing. Like that's why it's
Yeah.
disclosed, and this is why this has come out. The only reason we know now is Modern Warfare 3 after the rumors were it could be extension of 2. I think it's Cold War 2 and all this other stuff. No, it's literally going to be Modern Warfare 3, full title Modern Warfare 3. My hopes and prayers for this title as a saving grace for me, because I don't know. I'm no longer in the I'm gonna pre-order the game just because it's the sake of Call of Duty being Call of Duty.
Yeah, no, we
I'm
passed
now in
that.
the I gotta see more. I gotta play the beta for it, which is I mean
Oh, you
October.
want to know? I was gonna say you want to know the beta dates because I think we got all those.
That's even leaked, yeah. But I want this is what I want from this game as a selling point for me. This literally needs to be said in a marketing, bonanza they're gonna do with this. I want to hear that the old maps will be in this. I want to hear Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 3 maps will be in this. Full fledged, no stop. Like no cap, no nothing. I need to hear that from them and say, hey, this is the game that's gonna get you those maps you've been asking for, the high rise and the what's that fucking ghillie map I like with grandma's house. Um
Yeah.
Overgrown. Like I don't want it to be a name on a skin that you sell in the store called Overgrown. I want it to be an actual like the troll they do with this shit. Like literally, they have a skin, a package in the store called Overgrown, and I'm sitting here goes, what trolling is this shit? Like we don't want the skin called Overgrown. We want the map called Overgrown. Give me that. But yeah, man, that's gonna be a selling point to me. I want classic maps in this game. I don't know about the whole Warzone thing. It's just crazy to me that they went all out with this Warzone 2.0, and then now they're going, oh, we're gonna do another one, and it's like, but if what you're saying is true, then I get it. They're gonna,
Here's and here's the other thing too
fold
that
it into another one.
supposedly the COD 2023 is gonna include a zombies mode, which is essentially gonna play like Outbreak 2.0,
Made
which
by
even
Treyarch, though, right?
no,
I believe so.
they
No,
didn't say
they didn't
that.
say
No,
that.
because Outbreak was made, I think originally by
Oh,
it
Outbreak was
was
the other
Infinity.
team,
It was Infinity
Infinity.
War, or it was them that actually did the original
I was
Outbreak.
in. I think I was Infection or whatever the hell
Yeah,
they called
whatever,
it.
whatever. No, they called it Outbreak, but
They called it Outbreak.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah. But so like that's why they're saying it's like an Outbreak 2.0. It's not a full fledged. But but according to the leak, it was like it could be a part of this, or it could be like here essentially Outbreak 2.0 that may or may not be free to play. So like that would actually be like separate from, but let's confuse people even more, right? And do the
that's what
whole,
I'm saying. Like, stop with
do
the
I have to pay for it?
confusion.
But here's the thing too. It doesn't seem like they even know what they want to do. It seems like they're kind of panicking a little bit with this because you went from telling us like, hey, we're gonna let this one breathe and live out, because what's the whole point of like letting one studio carry the reins for 2 years? Whether you think this game could or not. I mean, I personally think you probably could with this game and do it, but the problem is that they just don't feel confident enough in people just being like, I could rock out with this for 2 years. Like we've always now been annual, and we have to continue to be annual because that's the only way that we could probably guarantee sales.
Yep,
And
yep.
it's crazy because it's like,
It's sad to say, but like it's like your brother says a lot. The only studio that's gonna, or the only company that can take down Call of Duty is Call of Duty themselves. And it seems like that's what they're wanting. They're trying to milk it for what it's worth now because I think they
there
see a
it is.
projection that in coming years it might not be what it is now, and they're just milking it for what it's worth for now. Like it's like you're killing your product, man. Like you gotta stop doing this. And I'm like a lot of us were okay with 2 year dates on one game because that allows the next studio to literally think of shit that's fresh rather
Yeah,
than pumping out something in a pressure cooker
or just
just for the
having
sake
times
of
to maybe not use copy paste maps and to actually come up with some
right, just
real
for the
straight
sake
up
of getting
original
something out
maps
for
or
the
whatever.
investors.
Yeah.
You got time to think when you do a 2 year cycle because now that that studio is working 2 years on that game, you got Treyarch and Sledgehammer behind them saying, okay, I got 3 to 4 years to make up our game. We got time to think. We got breathing space. We got like that kind of space is there. But no,
Yeah.
you got every studio working on one game and then you push out another one the next year. And the next year,
Also,
like it's
this
getting to
idea
that
too,
point.
they're gonna do the same thing again where they're not gonna launch. Like, think about this for a second. Like, you didn't launch a season with the launch of the multiplayer because you waited for
No,
the new Warzone to drop. So they're going to do
right.
the same thing because they want to tie the seasons together with Warzone. And even though and this is the problem as well too in my mind, where it's like tying, even though Warzone is its own thing, they still tie it so much into this fucking game where it's like they even tie the rewards into it and the guns and like
Well,
camos
they're
and
doing
all
too
of
much.
that stuff.
The thing is that they're creating this on their own because nobody's asking for these shits to be together. Like
Yeah.
people will be okay with Warzone being its own thing, Call of Duty Warzone being its own,
Yes.
like
At this
not even
point.
attached to a new game. Like at this point, the community is ready for it to be in its own thing. DMZ Warzone, let it be its own thing. But it just seems like you see the model has shifted over to now Warzone and DMZ are getting focused more on the free stuff
Yeah.
than the actual paid content. You
Yeah.
see this. It's happening because they even introduced now on DMZ the pay to win fucking mode
Yeah.
or skins or whatever, where you buy a certain character and that character gives you a permanent UAV to launch in with or permanent something else to launch to launch in the map with. That's literally pay to win, and they're doing this with DMZ. Like you're killing me. And then now building 21, I believe you have to own the product, shows Q, the $70 product, to even enter building 21, which is crazy to me because you got missions in the free DMZ that require you to go to building 21 and extract information to come back to the free to play map. So
Yeah.
how do you complete that mission?
You
Like
buy you buy the game. But that's the thing
you buy
about
the
time.
game.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
buy the game. And it, and these dates here too, they're going to do a similar thing here, the campaign early access. I mean, once again, this is all rumors, hence the title. But it's like, I mean, I guess if it worked the last time, like, I mean, yeah, I think it was cool that they let you play the campaign early. I like getting the campaign out of the way for those achievement people out there. That's a great thing,
Mm-hmm.
wasn't it? Wasn't it, Kills? Like to be able to
Oh, it was
fucking.
awesome.
That's
I
what I'm
loved
saying.
it.
Like, you know what I
I'm
mean?
to the point where just sell me the campaign. I don't need to buy nothing. Just
But
sell me the campaign separately. I'll be all right with
well,
that.
here's another thing too. Because Sledgehammer is doing this, it's like, who's doing the multiplayer? Like, are we just rocking with my like? That's what confuses me the most. It's like, so you got them doing the single player aspect. Were they also doing the multiplayer? So am I going back to now? I'm getting Modern Warfare 3, but I'm getting what Modern Warfare 3 with World War II, movement,
Movement, right? Like, is this
or
going to
am I
be a
getting
brand new movement? Or are you going to
we
change it
going
up to bring
yeah
it
we
back to
going back
Cold
to
War
slide we going
days?
back to slide canceling, like what are
Yeah,
we
like
like, you know what I mean? So that's
that.
kind of
That's
weird.
probably gonna be that's probably gonna be the marketing right there.
I
No,
hope
it's slide cancel.
you,
Like what the
bro. Yeah,
fuck?
yeah, yeah. Yo, your fan favorite slide canceling. Like, go and make a fool out of
What was
everybody
it?
that doesn't know
What
how to
was
do
meant to
this.
be an exploit is
Yeah,
now part of the game.
is
We
that?
brought it back. There you
Yeah,
go.
with a button with a button you can
With a
just
with a
one
with
button
a
you can
button
set
you
you
can
just hit.
dedicate to it. Like
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. You hit this button, it does that.
you
Like it's
just
gonna
do it
become an
for you.
animation.
Yeah, just do
Yeah,
it
no
for
more
you.
swan diving. No more swan diving. No more what is it? It's yeah, no more
Yeah, the
dolphin diving.
dolphin
Now it's like
diving.
fucking. You press the button and you literally slide cancel. Like that's what it's gonna do. Like you're gonna slide and cancel out of that. It's even
Obviously,
gonna include a bunny hop.
yeah.
What?
Obviously, because of the marketing deals, first beta will be PS4, PS5. We knew
Yes,
this.
of
I mean, we knew
course.
this regardless. And then here, beta weekend 2 for everybody else. I mean, all of this seems like legit normal stuff, but it's just, I don't know, man.
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
I'm excited because
The only reason I believe this is because literally this was being announced on
yeah,
the meetings that they have.
yeah.
So like the quarterly meetings.
And
So
you know what's crazy? Like, is it sad right now that I'm actually more excited for the campaign part of this game than the multiplayer part?
same,
That's
same.
like that's like fucked up to
same.
say, but it's like kind of true, especially with how they ended
It's the same.
the campaign
Look,
last time. Like, you
this
know what I mean?
this is why I want them to just release fucking campaign. I'll be all right. I'll be okay with playing the campaign. And whenever I see, I'm to the point. This is an extreme for me.
Yeah,
Uh, I'm to the point where I might not even get this day one and just wait to see what it's like. I'm okay with like just waiting because if you're gonna spend your time and your effort on the free stuff, I'm already getting that anyways. DMZ and Warzone, I'm okay with just playing that until I see what model of the multiplayer is about. Because as much as I played the multiplayer, it's these maps that are popping out on Modern Warfare 2 are not it. Like we spoke about, they're not it. Like the map designs are not it, and Modern Warfare 3 has to deliver. The issue with me is Sledgehammer. It's Sledgehammer. They have not come out with a good title since the Advanced Warfare, in my opinion.
yeah,
Since Advanced Warfare, like when they changed up the game and gave us a skill gap of jetpacking. Yes, it was not well received by anybody, but here we are years later asking for that movement back because boost the ground, and now we're asking for that movement back. So be it, give me the Call of Duty jetpacking day, the Black Ops
yeah.
jetpacking days. They give me that,
Dude, I
where
I, I just
it's
don't.
not uber extreme. It's
Yeah,
just it's still kind of boots on the ground, but you could wall run. Give me that.
and at
Like
the end
I
of the
love the
day,
wall
I
run.
mean, and I guess I have to be excited the fact that it is Modern Warfare 3 and not World War 2.5. again. Like, you know what I mean? Like that they're not,
Yeah,
because I think
yeah,
that's another thing, and I think I heard another podcast say this as well too. You know, actually one of the Optic podcasts that they had, like, I mean, you know, the whole idea, like they were talking about, Hex was talking about why Battalion 1944 was like dope, and then it just died, and then because the
yeah,
gameplay, it like felt very reminiscent of like classic COD, and like even like down to like their search and destroy mode and everything, like it felt rooted in like amazing. And even though it was on PC, it just felt so good to play. When they were like,
yeah,
you know,
yep, yep,
and he
yep.
was asking the player like, why do you think it died off? And the player was Karma, actually, ex pro and content creator as well too. And Karma goes, because of the fucking setting, because it was World War II, and it just, and
Yeah.
that's, you know what I mean. And
The
it's
the
just,
gameplay was solid. You
yeah,
had all the movement in it and everything. It's just the setting was like it's just it
it's,
became every map looked the same, brown.
yeah,
It was just yellow, brown,
yep,
dusty, dirty. Like it's the same
yeah,
template for every map. Like I couldn't tell the difference between one map or the literally I couldn't. Like it felt like every time I loaded in, if I didn't look at the loading screen to see what map I was loading into, and just happened to look when we got into the map,
yeah.
I would not know what the fuck map I was on. That's what I miss about Call of Duty. They used to have these iconic maps that you like. I keep mentioning overgrown, high rise, vacant, bog, like
Even
deep
the
block.
the Black Ops maps always
The
seem to
Black
be dope.
Ops map,
Like you gave me a
raid,
map where you launched a fucking
Nuketown,
a missile. You launched a fucking silo, like in
Silo.
Black Ops 1. Like you literally launched a
Yes,
rocket while the game was going on,
Havana.
that I could throw. You know, Havana was dope. I'm sorry, I don't care. Havana was lit.
Come on, bro.
I
Havana
got
was dope when they had the licensing to it, but when they had the fucking music playing in the bar in
shit.
Havana, what's her name? What the fuck's her name?
I forget. Glorious, not
Celia
Gloria Estefan.
Cruz.
Yeah, yeah,
Celia
yeah,
Cruz.
yeah,
Like they had her song playing in the like before all the right copyrighted shit was a thing.
yeah.
But literally have a video clip that's probably circulating on Facebook, which I don't have anymore, but it's probably circulating, on it. Oh, this time last year or whatever. It's probably circulating that because I posted on there of us dancing on the bar for that music. Hey, Reborn, I think you were part of that clip. Heartbeat was there, Reckless was there. Back in the glory days of Call of Duty when we all got together and played these games and have fun with it.
But yo, but are we
Like
just salty? Are we just salty old fans of like the way COD used to be, and like, and it's like, yo, it's never gonna be like that anymore, because this is what
it could be
this is what
it could
battle
be
royale has
there's
done
a,
to the
that.
space.
There's a little of that, but I really want maps that I can talk about 5 years from now and go, remember this map. I can't tell you anything like that for this game. I
But that's what
wouldn't
I
be able
mean.
to tell you Modern Warfare One.
But are they making Call of Duty uh, for the type of
Not for
gamer
us.
we are,
Mhm.
or are
This
they
is for
making it
the
for the I need to make a new clip now on my
yes.
YouTube Shorts
This is
and my
for
TikTok?
unfortunately that's what Call of
It's
Duty has
like,
become.
it's
It's a
like, yo, I,
content creation of games. So
you know what I
it's like
mean?
TikTok shorts and
Yeah.
like what I do with
If
shorts.
I'm Tim the Tap Man and I can't show myself, you know, falling from forgetting to deploy my parachute, it's like, you know, am I really doing it right? Like if I'm Nick Mercs and I haven't,
Yeah.
and I used to play this game, and I used to do competitions in Black Ops 3, and I used to like play online and grind, and that's
Well,
when
you
I had
notice that's where
when
the
I had
space has
less than a
gone from.
thousand when I had less than 1,000 viewers, and now I
Hmm.
got 50,000 subs every year, and and I partly own FaZe, and I do all of this crazy shit. So I got a skin
Hmm.
in the game now, but nobody's ever heard of my name of the over the last 2 years, because I haven't been playing this game since the
I've been
first
playing the game.
Warzone,
Yeah.
because I went and I became an Apex pro, and I started going to play professionally on Apex. Why?
But
Because
I got a skin
even him,
now.
but
But
I
I
got
got
a
a skin in
skin
the
now,
game.
so now I get to go back, and because, and even he said it,
Yeah.
like, and it's not hate, it's just like they rather do that because they're placating to people that are watching the streamers. So they'll see Nick Merckx turn on Call of Duty for 4 hours and play a Warzone session and be
Listen,
like,
I
yo,
would
I gotta
never
go
hate
buy
on
the Nick Merckx
somebody's
skin.
grind. That if
Yeah.
that's your grind, that's your grind. But on the Call of Duty side, that's kind of to me going, okay, you're literally telling me you don't give a shit no more because Nick Merckx does not play Call of Duty unless he's playing with Tim the Tap Man and Ninja and all these, like
And
just to
all of the,
fuck
yeah.
around.
Yeah. Cloak
He does
C.
not play. He's an Apex guy. He does not play Warzone at all,
Yeah.
like that. And to give that man a skin in the store, it's like
Before, how about Scuff
that's
retiring? How, yo,
Activision tapping into
and
his
this gonna be
community
and
and
this gonna be
hoping they
hate,
come over.
that part right there. And this is gonna sound like hate. This is gonna sound like hate because and his community was built also too off of Fortnite. His old school community was built off of Call of Duty and
Yes,
Gears of War. But the
absolutely.
community that stayed with him was from Fortnite and Apex and all the battle royales and everything that he's
Yes,
played. And but mainly
yes.
Apex now as well too that he grinds out. Like that shit is
I'm not
great.
taking away from him though. He has a
No,
great personality, and I would watch him on
but
whatever
yo,
game he fucking plays because his personality is
How does
awesome.
Crim6 not have a skin? How does fucking
Right,
Scump not
right.
have his
You have
skin?
too many
How
people
does
out there
like
that's might have died for
bro?
your game over the years that have no skin at all, like no
You
character.
just talk about you just talk about we just saw what was it 2 weeks ago when they put that report out like yo esports might not be sustainable but we're still going to throw money at it. It's like why didn't you give money to the guy that's literally carrying your
Carrying
fucking
your fucking
esport
the whole franchise.
on
Yeah,
its back with Scump? He literally retires, he does watch parties, and his Twitch channel has more people watching your Call of Duty league than your own Call of Duty
yep.
fucking channel. Like, what do we like? That's where I'm like,
That's just to me. That's just a
yo,
case of them not trying to like unilaterally like make a choice where it's like the actual people that are playing fucking Call of Duty and are carrying your your E League and your actual game on stream.
yeah,
You don't want to link up with them because then at the end of the day you're stuck with linking up with them. It's like so let's do Nick Merckx, which doesn't really play Call of Duty, but we want to tap into his
yeah,
community
yeah,
to see if hopefully they come over. Like
yeah.
that's what they're trying to do because they you know let's be real, their numbers dipped tremendously,
Yo,
dipped
Tim the Tatman gets a
hardcore.
skin after announcing that he's doing that Project 5 shit with Courage
Yes,
and Cypher and
and the
everything like
skin he
that. I'm
got is the
like,
same skin that's in that game they're making.
go
If you
fi-
notice,
go figure.
if you see the promo they did for the game they're making inside Fortnite,
Yeah.
that they're all standing with their backs to the camera on the cliff, his skin and Nick Merck's skin is literally the same one that's in the game of Call of Duty. I don't know how they pulled that shit off. I'm like, wait, hold on, Epic is okay with this? But then again, is Epic okay with it? I mean, they are using Epic, Fortnite,
Yeah,
fucking
The
assets.
Fortnite Unreal engine
Yeah, so
to
I
make
don't
it.
know.
So
It's just
I
weird.
know.
I'm like, wow, the shorts, the back hat, all that is there. Like, oh, okay,
I mean,
cool.
I'll be interested to see once COD Champs comes up because that'll be around the time that we're gonna get the information on this, like come August,
Mm,
because that's supposedly when we're
mm.
gonna be finding out and getting a deep dive. I'll be
Which is
interested
crazy.
to see
We
there.
usually get it during the finals of the NBA, and that's about to come, but we don't get that
No,
no
but
more.
we don't get
We
that no
had
more.
that for a
But
while.
also
Yeah.
too. But guess what? This is still all once again subject to fucking change because literally
Yes.
like shit could happen. And we know the type of shit that we're talking about, and that's another thing too. Like, and that was the obvious thing to go to. It's like, are they forced to do this because they didn't get boosters yet? Like, you know what I mean? Like because they
Right.
didn't get the
Oh, oh,
like.
yeah.
Is that what
Ooh,
it is? Like because listen, if
ooh.
the check's cleared, then maybe
Like,
they're
God damn
not
it,
in a
we didn't,
position.
the merger didn't go through, so now we got to make more money this year. Let's do it.
So now we gotta
Yeah.
compensate by
Ooh.
giving them. You know what I mean? I could be reaching, but I don't think I'm reaching. I just think like, yo, the check didn't clear yet, so we gotta just act
I mean,
accordingly.
all
What?
all the shit we can say, that seems grounded. Like that theory seems grounded. Like, oh, we didn't get the acquisition to go through just yet.
Yeah,
We were hoping for that extra money boost
yeah,
that we could take the 2 years,
yeah,
but it didn't come through yet. So we can have to make another game. Sledgehammer, I'm sorry, but
yeah.
that could become a first game
Yep.
now. Ooh,
So
sounds
I mean
grounded.
that's what I'm work. That's what I'm working with until somebody tells me otherwise. Until they show me otherwise.
I like it. I'll go with that. I like it.
Shit.
That seems to be the most logical reasoning behind them
Yeah.
saying this shit.
But that
It's not
listen,
necessarily a podcast
it's
about
only
that
the
good
middle
stuff.
of May. I'm sure we 2 months until supposedly we're supposed to be getting a reveal for it. So I'm sure we'll get more rumors and reports on it before then
Oh, of
and
course,
more to talk
Tom
about.
Warren hasn't even chimed in yet, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's the amazing part. That Tom Warren has not chimed in yet. You know he still got his thing. So he's probably right now confirming all of this shit plus more.
yeah,
And his tweet's gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna confirm and I'm gonna go further than this. It's this. And it's
yeah.
gonna be $80.
His
Suck on that.
his
It's like what?
investigative report
$80?
now. So yeah, they come out and be like, "Yo, Call of Duties will now be $79.99 going forward."
Yeah,
It's like, wait, what?
yeah. Cross gen.
Yeah,
Cross gen with what?
yeah. Wait, what?
Holy shit.
Imagine.
Oh man. The non-acquisition edition.
Yeah. No, you didn't just fucking say that. No
Fuck that.
shot. No shot. You didn't just say that. Oh my
The no
god.
acquisition edition.
The
That's
no
gonna be
acquisition.
120.
Yo, that's the fucking
That's
the digital. Yo,
119.99,
the
baby.
digital deluxe.
The digital deluxe.
Yo, I'm done. I'm fucking
Includes the
dead.
first season pass that comes with 2 skins.
Yo,
Get the fuck out of here. Like you want to unlock this mode, $119.99.
Imagine.
No acquisition edition. That flows too.
Yo, just make multiplayer free to play. Give me a fucking break.
Bro, I've been talking to you, bro. Like at this point,
Just give me
yes,
fucking just
you're
literally
not
sell
making
me
money off
just
the vanilla side. You're
yeah,
not making money
just
off the vanilla shit, anyways. Just
literally
fucking release it free to
do what
play.
you did in China. Make Call of Duty. Just literally make Call of Duty online. Make multiplayer fucking free to play, and that's it.
That's
Just
it.
update the fucking maps, and then just do
You're
battle pass,
making your money
or
on
just
battle
literally do what you
passes and
do on mobile.
microtrans.
What you Call
Yeah.
of Duty mobile. Just literally do what you do Call of Duty mobile, but do that shit on console. Call it a day. The fuck.
Oh, we've already, as a community for COD, we've already accepted. Give me shit, give me more of it.
Yeah,
Like
I
we've
want
already
to use. I
accepted
want to
that.
use the XM8 now on a
We're
game
okay.
that it
We're
was
okay
there.
with buying whatever the fuck you're feeding us. Like we've
Yeah.
already proven that to you. So just give us free to play, and we'll buy whatever skin that's not gonna transfer to your next game anyway.
My dad's good for it. Don't worry about it. You got throwables. You got throwables. So buy every single. Just start selling throwables separately. Start charging $5 for fucking throwables.
How about exactly? How about this? You $5 to buy the shurikens, right? The Ninja Stars.
Yeah.
And it comes in a pack of 3. You want a pack of 6 or more? $5 more.
Imagine.
Whoa,
yeah, you no. You want to be able to equip it to multiple loadouts because you can only equip it to one loadout.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
But you want to.
By the way, you want to bring that over to DMZ or Battle Royale? Yeah, you're gonna have to pay for that too. Like, it's what they've become. So make it free to play.
Nickel and dime is all the way through. Come on.
Yeah, like you want to go all the way? Go all the fucking way. Fuck it.
That's it.
COD players will eat it up. We're about that life, yo. We love it. We work hard for our money to give it to you.
I'm mentally boomed now. That's it. Next topic.
Yeah. Next topic. We're done. All right. Call of Duty. And Timber's right. It's not a Sunday podcast without a good COD talk. We got to get out of our system, man. We are COD fans, and it kills us and pains us when COD does these things, man. It's like you're literally shooting yourself in your own foot. Like you're gonna be the giant that takes down the giant. They ain't no Goliath or David in this story. It's Goliath versus Goliath. Like you're gonna take your
X-Defiant coming in hot, free to play. That's it.
Oh, X-Defiant's gonna take him down, bro.
COD killer. COD killer. Come on.
Killer. We haven't heard
COD
that.
Killer.
Right?
COD killer.
Oh, look at Elite. He's like, don't be giving them any more ideas.
Yeah, dead ass.
You're right. And at this point, I want to give them these shitty ideas so that they can literally like humble themselves and become like back to the Call of Duty days, the glory days where we really cared about making a solid product and not just slapping on a coat of paint and say this is the brand new shit. Yep. Go pay for it. Like I'm tired of it. I'm over it. Like I'm a Call of Duty head, and I will always be a Call of Duty head. For unfortunately, it is my go-to title. It will be for a very, very long time. It's just I want them to do better, man. I want them to get humbled, and if it has to come to this point where they literally are taking themselves down and shooting themselves in the foot and doing these dumb choices in the game, so be it. Because I want a better product. There's absolutely nothing out there that competes against Call of Duty, because the people that are trying to compete against Call of Duty, like X-Defiant we just mentioned, are mentioning Call of Duty.
Right.
And what they don't realize is that's marketing. You're literally, it's like think of Twitter. And people who think screenshotting somebody's tweet that was a bad take doesn't do nothing for that guy that just got screenshotted. No, you're gonna have people literally go to that account and follow them because now they want to be in the news. They want to be in that nosy area of that space. You now literally promoted somebody, whether you think you did it or not. You did. It's what Call of Duty is doing with these. It's like I need them to shoot themselves in the foot. Let them do it. I'll give you the rope. Let's give them more rope. There you go.
The rope. Let them, hang yourself. Maybe
hang yourself with it.
Maybe then you'll learn.
The fuck? Yeah.
In game, not in real life.
In game,
in
real life.
In game,
we don't.
In game.
So that's our COD talk. Let's move on to something more interesting and exciting that we're all waiting for, and that's Diablo 4. I've not played it. We've established this. I have not played the Server Slam, which is ending today. If it hasn't ended already. Ending today.
I don't know what time it actually ends. I gotta look at that.
I don't know the time frames. I know it started at Friday and ended today. I just don't know when it ends. I'm only saying it probably ended already because it started around this time on Friday.
That's true.
Like, I don't know. So I didn't play Server Slam, but I have my own reasoning for it. I played the first beta.
They're offline. It's off. It's done. It's
offline, right? Okay.
Yeah,
I played the first beta a couple of months ago, and I enjoyed the shit of it. I leveled up to whatever level I had to get the free stuff when the game comes out. Draven, I played with Draven. We had fun with it. I didn't want to play Server Slam. Some of the reasons you mentioned in your playthrough that you skipped and everything is why I'm not playing it. I really want to go into this game fresh,
Yeah.
and they don't need me to test the game. You got other thousands, hundreds, and millions of people already playing it anyways.
Nah, I
I wouldn't do any justice to it. It's whatever.
yeah.
But you
I
have played the service plan, and you will speak about
Yeah,
it.
no, listen, I don't know how many people were on. Like, I mean, I'm interested to see the number that comes out. I hope they do actually release the number. They were like, oh, by the way, we had X number of people participate from like all these different places. I think that would be cool. Like, if they do one of those, and then they, how many times it was killed, whatever. And then I'd be surprised to see how many times, a Shava, the pestilent.
Is
Yeah,
that the best? Oh yeah, is
yeah,
that's the name of the
that's
it's up there. So
the world boss. Like, shit was
that's the
crazy.
one shot king.
Yeah, I mean, you see me trying to teleport out of the fucking attacks, but I'm like, I mean, just this whole range shit. I watched the YouTube video real quick. I'm like, all right, what class do I got
So
to
what?
use?
He has an AOE and then he has a range. He has a
Yeah,
combination
look
of
at
both.
that. Look, I had to teleport away from him. Look at me, fucking just running like a bitch because he's about to eat me. Fucking ran away. like,
Oh
like he
Lord.
aggroed on me. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. And then look, he's gonna swipe, and then boom, I had to teleport again. You
Ooh,
saw that, right?
yeah,
That's that muscle memory. That's that 160 frames.
yeah. That's that. That's
that's
not 30 frames, bro. That's not 30
that's
frames.
not 30 frames. Tell you that much.
That's
Oh, and I don't even know. You can tell
crazy.
like it. I was gonna say it looks pretty good, right? I recorded from PC, by the way, so
It
you can
looks
tell like,
really good.
okay,
Looks fucking solid. I like it.
I'm playing at 80% resolution scale. So this was recorded at 2K, but I lowered the resolution scaling down to 80% because I'm performance mode.
Wow, this is at 80%. You serious?
80%, and the game wanted to play it ultra because it thinks like I have like this really great PC, which I do. But I was like,
Ooh, you got hit right
and look at
there.
me spamming. I'm spamming
Yeah,
my
I
I'm
see that.
spamming my health pots. I got 5 health pots. I fucking used all 5 of them just to live. I literally
You
was about.
panic spam.
I panic spammed. Thank God it was mapped to my mouse. I literally M4. That's my mouse key. I literally panic spammed. Dead. Every time you died, you lost 10% equipment durability, right? It says there when you respawn. I got to
Mm,
the point, and I think the first time I tried to, I tried this attempt, I
mm.
literally almost broke my armor, and I'm thinking to myself, it's only a beta, so I'm like, damn, but I got some really good shit. I'm like, nah, I'm not trying to break my armor. I literally said, fuck it, I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'll wait 3 hours. And that's the thing, you only had the 15 minutes when it would show up, and then you had to
Yeah.
wait 3 hours for it to come back.
Oh, it's that kind of
It
boss
was
fight.
every
Ooh,
3 hours.
I
It was
like that.
because it's like on some like World of Warcraft type shit. Like only
Yes,
appears like at
yes,
certain
yes, yes,
times or
yes.
whatever. Like
I like that.
and it was in an open area on the map. All right. So here's the thing. All right, I know I'm kind of like talking around. This was I had a lot of fun with Diablo. This past weekend, I literally like only got to level 20. The fact that I was able to respec. I mean, there's a lot of things I could talk about. I'm not talking about any story things, whatever. I personally, like Kill said, I skipped all the story stuff. I literally skipped all the story stuff purposely. The only story stuff I've seen is from the limited trailers and stuff like that. I too, like Kills, would like to go into this blind. I'm not playing Diablo for the story, even though it's got a 6 story. I'm playing it because this gameplay loop looks fun as hell. The fact that there are 5 different
God, fuck
characters,
looks. It feels because you
that's
played
what I
it.
mean. I'm
Feels.
playing it like
Yeah.
it looks great. It plays like really good. It's just the type of game that I enjoy. I mean, maybe more so too because I became like a League of Legends fan. I mean, I remember playing Diablo 2 like when I was like a lot younger. And so I remember that experience and stuff like that. This isn't your your dad's Diablo or your like what I mean. Like this isn't this is definitely
Yeah,
updated for
this
2023.
will be my first entry into Diablo.
Right.
Literally getting into like I've never really got
And
into
people played
Diablo
Diablo
one, two,
3.
three.
And people played 3 because it was
Well,
more
I did
accessible.
three, but
Yeah.
it wasn't again not my cup of tea. That was like I know Reborn was really into it. He's still into it. He likes
Yeah.
the Diablos and you guys and Heartbeat. Like y'all were into the Diablo series. I really wasn't. Like I don't know for whatever reason it was like at that point of my gaming um
Oh, it's definitely not the type of game for every.
career.
There's
Yeah,
people
I
that
don't know
look
if
at
it's
this and be like,
you
I'm
know,
not fucking with this. Like, I'm not. Especially me, like, you see me and my mouse clicks and stuff like that. When you're looking around, it's like, oh, you got to click on the guy to like attack him and everything. You got to shoot abilities. Oh, your
Yeah, I
abilities
think that's what it
are
was. At the
skill
time, I
shots.
wasn't that gamer. At the time, I wasn't trying to reach to the screen. I wasn't trying to click buttons and wait for attack mode, like RPG
Yeah.
style. Waiting. What's that called? The old school RPGs where you
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
like wait
yeah,
for the attack and I was not about that life back then. Still, I'm not
yeah.
today. But this Diablo, they added
I
things
mean,
to it. I've mentioned this already. The
yeah.
casual stuff that I enjoy. It's like okay,
Well,
cool.
this is because also too, I think dungeon crawlers and things like that games because this is like one of the original like dungeon crawlers when you think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, so
yeah.
this,
Well, see,
you
this
know,
reminds me of Gauntlet. That was my original in the arcades. That was
yes,
my original dungeon crawler,
yeah,
Gauntlet, where it's like 4 characters. You had a mage, you had a barbarian, you had a what else? I don't know. You had your 4 characters, and those 4 characters, you literally was a dungeon. And then when it first came out to like consoles, the Gauntlet series on Sega, I believe, I was like, oh shit, this
yeah,
is console now. I used to play that shit in arcade. That was my dungeon crawl experience. I enjoyed it then. As I got older, it became more of a multiplayer game for me. You know, so Call of Duty and Battlefield. Like, I became that kind of gamer, and really did ignore these kind of games until Minecraft Dungeons. And Minecraft Dungeons came out, and
yes,
I love the shit out of Minecraft Dungeons. Not a Minecraft fan, not a dungeon crawler fan anymore. And here these two worlds get collided. And I'm going, oh, do I say I'm a dungeon crawler guy now? Like, what the
yeah,
fuck? And now Diablo 4. And I'm going, nah, this is good. I played the first beta. I'm like, this is legit. I cannot skip this game.
yeah.
This is one of those generational
Well,
games you cannot skip. You
listen,
have to play this.
kudos to Blizzard. Okay, the Blizzard team that are working on this and that made it so accessible for controller players. Like they literally just took what they did, I think in Diablo 3 and just like amplified that and made sure that this game you will enjoy playing. And mind you, I wasn't able to because of like the little bug that I was experiencing. I kind of just said fuck it and I didn't like use the
Shout out to you
controller.
for to like figure out a workaround and then tweeted
Yeah,
that
it was,
out.
and it was an NVIDIA overlay workaround. People that didn't have NVIDIA, because there are a lot of people that don't have ShadowPlay installed. Me, I like doing it because I record gameplay, so that's why I have it. The overlay on, and it just I couldn't remap keys and stuff originally, so that was like a pain point for sure. Until I did a little bit of research, and everybody was like, or at least people that I saw online said, "Hey, disable ShadowPlay, and you'll be able to remap keys." So I was like, "Cool." But I'm definitely I haven't decided when the game comes out if I'm actually going to play on mouse and keyboard or controller. Because I also think when I played the beta, I was playing on controller for a little bit and it felt good. Like as long as and because I have an elite
That's a
controller with
testament to
paddles,
a PC player though, because
at,
a keyboard and mouse always the tight on this game. It's always the
you would
natural,
think, right? Like you
organic way of playing it. Yeah,
exactly, yes, because that's just how you always played it. And too, but also too, there are times now where it's like sometimes I really do wish I could just play games on a controller. I do like the simplicity sometimes of playing games just with a controller. Like that's actually why I appreciate certain single player games and stuff that have really tight
but it's just
controllers.
the missing of the so many options you can have on a keyboard that's
Correct.
missing on a
The
controller.
and the
It's so
the
much
button
key
mapping.
binding and mapping on the
Correct.
controller
Yes.
that they have to sacrifice some other things just because they can't really fit that many commands on a controller. You can't.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah, and that's the thing,
Yeah.
and that's where that's the trade off. Where it's like if you're okay with being able to use certain things, I mean, and like I said, they had clever ways of like getting around that with the controller and stuff too. But yeah, the social aspect too. Like I was walking up like every time when I was waiting because I got to like the world boss fights the 2 times that I tried it. I got to there like maybe 15 minutes before the encounter was gonna start, and everybody just hanging around. I literally, it was like that stupid shit you would do like in Destiny when you would like mess around and like emote with each other and start dancing or whatever like that. Like
Yeah,
literally,
yeah,
we're all
yeah,
just
yeah,
standing there. I start like doing circles like in place, like on my mouse, like just making my character. I wish I recorded it, but I didn't. And then like four other people that were just around me just started doing the same thing. I was like, so like I started like
Oh,
a whole
it is
fucking
a
trend.
world event. So
It's
I was
yeah,
about to
but
ask
that's
you,
all
it's
these
me.
people.
It's not just who you're co-oping with. This is the world
I
that
didn't.
can join
Yeah,
in on it.
this is a world event, so like everybody here, they
Ah,
were just on this instance, but this is like literally live. This isn't just my game instance. This is a public, like basically a public event. You could run into these other players in this space. That was the cool thing about it. These are
okay,
other
okay,
players that you're playing
that's
with
cool.
in this event. That's that live service type of feel now that you're getting here. So it's outside of just you co-oping with people as well. This is people that you're running,
That makes
and
sense because
I
I'm
didn't
looking
know
at your
how.
screen. I'm like,
Yeah,
who's Zelina?
these are
Who's Boone? Who's
yeah,
Bones?
these are
Who's people
random.
that you're playing with?
Those are random people, and I don't know. And that's the thing too. I didn't know if they were playing on PC, if they were playing on console. I couldn't tell any different. We were just all playing and just trying to kill this freaking boss.
That's
You see
cool.
how low? 27 seconds left. We didn't even get it down to the last percentage, the last
Yeah, I
percentage
see
bar.
that. Yeah, the
The
last bar.
the
Yeah,
amount of DPS, it's like I don't even know. I'd be curious to see how many people actually beat the boss over here, but it's honestly just yeah, just even like what Chizda was just saying, just like doing silly shit like that and just being like, or just walking up to and like being like hello, like emoting, right, and being like hi,
yeah,
like
yeah.
typing and being like hi, and everybody being like hey, what's up, like
Well,
I like
that's like
that
the Destiny 2. That's the
social.
Destiny 2 public events where it's like you're
Yeah,
waiting for it
man.
to start and y'all just fucking around and hey, what's up? How you doing? Emoting each other.
Yep, just
I
emoting,
like that.
doing
That's
it's
a
that,
really good fun part of the game.
and that was like, so then that's right, like when I told you, like I started getting into like my Destiny feels. Now when it comes to the loot grind shit and the aspects, and like I'm not gonna do a deep dive because this game literally comes out in less than a month, and believe me, you will be seeing more content from me, like from this game, from us, because I know you're gonna be playing it as well too. So it's
But
like
yeah.
we're definitely gonna be getting into it, but honestly, like just, and we're only scratching the surface of just like the builds and things like that of the 5 different characters that they have, and just the different armor pieces. But like I
But they
was,
also laid out they laid out the plan, seasonal plans, which I'm like, okay,
yeah,
that's interesting way of doing things, meaning that your character has to be created every season, because they reset your characters every season is from what I'm gathering from the information. That's different. But here's I really wanted to clear this up because I had to look into it myself and read it and understand it.
yeah,
A lot of people are misconstruing and miscommunicating this piece out, but the way the currency works in this game, people are assuming pay to win like the Diablo on mobile is, and
no,
it's
it's
not.
not, it's not,
It's in game currency you grind for, and even if you have the currency to get the cosmetic you want, which is cosmetic, you can't get it unless you're that level. So if the level cosmetic you're looking to get is 12 and you're level 6, you got the currency for it, but you don't have the level for it, you can't
yeah,
get it.
yeah,
And even if you could get it, it does not change the game aspect of it at all. It literally is just a cosmetic,
yep,
not being sold for real money.
yep.
That's been misinformation that's been put out there,
Well,
just to put out there, and it shouldn't be.
yeah, I mean, because Diablo 3, people were worried about the auction house with Diablo, like
Rightfully
Diablo
so.
3,
Rightfully so.
and because of just how the auction house went and stuff like that. So there's other things as well where it's like, pay to win and things like that, and account selling. I mean, if you don't think there are going to be people that try to, like, I mean, it's a little bit different now because like Battle.net and having accounts, it's not like before. I mean, I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
many people actually still do it where they grind out accounts for like WoW or whatever, and they sell it and stuff. I mean, I'm
Oh, I'm
sure,
sure that still happens.
yeah,
I'm sure there's a market for everything, bro. I'm sure that still
yeah,
happens.
for sure. But it's like, you know what I mean? But it's just different now. Like honestly, like I said, like I as long as they keep to what they're saying and it really does just stay cosmetic, I think it'll be just fine. And that's another thing too. Like I didn't even realize this. I had a legendary by the end of my playthrough. I looked and I didn't even realize what I had equipped. I had a legendary helmet on. It looked sick. It looked, I like when I looked at the character, it was like it had these fucking horns on it, and I could put like a thing,
I see it. Is
a
that it? You
diamond in
talking
it.
about the
I
one
think
that's
I'm
on
wearing it
screen right
right
now?
now. It was a
Yeah.
legendary because I was starting to get yellows, which are rare. Like they do, the color scheme's a little bit different. Like Destiny yellow is like exotic or whatever. Like here, legendary is like the red, which is like I
Yeah.
think how it was in RuneScape as well too. But that's another thing. Like because I fucked with games like RuneScape, like I love shit like this. Like and this is just like you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
And I play PoE, Path of Exile, and I implore anybody who has a even a halfway decent
Ooh,
PC as well
avowed.
too, or
Avowed.
about
That's good. That's a good plug. Oh, I'll say that's what that it comes from that.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh,
But like you play what you call it, Path of Exile. That's literally what people were like playing, and then they were like, "Oh shit, Diablo 4." But Path of Exile is like a free to play Diablo when you think about it. And then it's just same idea, just that whole dungeon crawler kind of thing, but it's just like a really fun game, and it's free to play, which is the crazy thing about Path of Exile. It's only on PC right now, I think. And I think they might have had like a mobile
yes.
version of it as well too.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, just yeah, the fact that I'm gonna have to pay $70 for this game, worth in my mind, worth like based on what I played here. This, if I wasn't sold before the fact of like the trailers and even the first cinematic trailer and all that shit, which sold me originally, after playing it for the couple hours that I did, I'm 100% sold on this game.
Mm-hmm.
And I did double check on the pre-orders too. I was a little confused, and I actually will highlight this as well. It might be different on console, but I wanted to just make note of this here since I have it up. Pre-purchase now. Here's my friends list. My dad's actually playing Call of Duty. That just goes to show you. Just my
Mm.
dad literally just playing
And
Call
he's
of Duty.
literally in pre-game lobby.
Literally.
Yeah.
So here's your standard edition, $70, digital deluxe. Okay. Now you go down here and you actually see the breakdowns of the different things.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right.
So here it is, right? So most of this shit here. So Diablo 4 for Battle.net. Great. Okay. Light Bearer Mount. So pre-purchase bonus item. So that's for pre-ordering. Comparison Faith Mount Armor. Pre-purchase bonus item. I'm pretty sure that's the mount armor. So that's for your mount. Like so. Once again,
Yeah. Yeah.
Diablo 3. Anarius Wings and Anarius Murloc Pet. It's also cosmetic. World of Warcraft, like basically all in the idea, like you know what I mean, Rage Mount, amalgam of Rage Mount, Diablo Immortal, Umber,
Not the
Wing
crossover with the World
Darkness,
of Warcraft.
all cosmetic shit basically. So you get that just for pre-purchasing here, even the standard edition. Now here's where it goes in: up to 4 days early access of Diablo 4 on the deluxe edition.
Which is
Now,
now June 1st, not June 2nd. Because they moved it.
yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
now I'm like, all right, well, that's probably. I mean, in my mind, I'm already thinking that's. I'm like,
$90. So, okay, let's go. All right,
I'm
all right,
like,
I'm
even
there.
though it's like,
All right.
and then I got to figure out the dates real quick because it was the 6th, right? Which is a Tuesday. So they're saying
Yeah,
Thursday. So that means
for the
like more
regular
than
release.
likely,
Yeah.
like, but if I'm off and I'm playing, like, nah, like I'm okay. That's that for me. I'm already doing math, and I'm like, that's
See,
probably
that's
worth.
adulting right there. That's
Uh,
like you got to put in the okay. Do I work that day? Do I not work? What shifts do I work?
yeah,
Can I get like? Is it worth that I pay 90 and get? Am I gonna get the maximum play on those
that's
four
just what
early
I'm not
days?
thinking about what I'm getting. I'm just thinking like, wait, I mean, yeah, I know I get I'm playing, but this is the thing. It's like, all right, so maybe I'm buying less fucking Red Bull that week. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like maybe you know what I mean? Or Juvie. Shout out to Juvie. It's still I
I was
love
gonna
it.
say juvie,
Yeah,
baby,
nah,
juvie.
it's not Red Bull anymore. I still got to order another case from you guys. Fucking shout out Juvie. Not sponsored, but wanna be. You know, so I mean, $90. Like, I mean, we are talking about what 70. That's 20. It's a $20 jump, right? 70 to 90.
Oh, look,
I can do
Reborn's
math.
in the chat. I got Ultimate Edition, but that's also because I love Diablo. Look, Reborn, everybody. This is the guy that said I'd be
That's what I'm
back in the
saying.
party chat yesterday and
Oh,
left me flat
he
in
flat
the
left you.
party chat
Yeah, he
and
flat
fell
left you.
asleep. He left me cold, hanging on
He
Redfall
pulled to
by
me.
myself with the vampiros.
He
I don't.
pulled.
I was dead. I was dead in a matter of minutes, man. I was like, damn it,
So
Reborn, you left me
here's the
home.
thing. So for the $10 jump right here, right? So premium seasonal battle pass unlock,
Yeah.
right? And then right here, accelerated seasonal battle pass unlock includes a premium seasonal battle pass unlock plus 20 tier skips and cosmetics. And you get the Wings of the Creator emote here for $10 more. I think that's probably worth the $10. You get 10 tier, you get 20 tier skips and fucking wings. So basically, yeah, I'm spending $100, but it's like,
So wait, I'm confused. Wait, go back down. Wait, hold.
yeah,
Let me
yeah,
see.
yeah.
Deluxe is getting
So
premium seasonal
70,
battle pass
90,
unlocked, but you
100.
don't get that for Ultimate Edition.
No.
Oh,
You get
why?
pre. I don't. This I don't. It's oh yeah, right here. I don't. I need this
That's
explained to
weird.
me.
Yeah,
It
like
maybe
why?
Reborn
I'm paying
knows.
more for less.
Maybe Reborn knows that was the one thing that confused me, and that's why I wanted to bring it up. I don't know what this was about here. Premium seasonal battle pass unlock, and then I tried to look up the stars, and I couldn't see the stars where the asterisks were. So oh, right here maybe.
It's it's somewhere in that page.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a scratch and sniff. It's
Where's the
somewhere there.
where's the 4 stars
Oh,
right
right
here?
there. The
Ultimate
stars are
Edition.
in the actual description.
Yeah,
Yeah.
raise hell Diablo 4 experience, including up to 4 days early access to Diablo 4's launch. 2. Accelerated seasonal battle pass unlock in Diablo 4. Oh, yeah. No, I guess it's just saying that it is included.
Oh, it's included, but you get the accelerated version because it is. I
Oh, and
think they
that's what it
said the
is.
grind. The
It's an
grind is a long grind.
premium
Yeah.
seasonal battle pass unlock versus accelerated seasonal battle pass unlock. That's what it is. So they give you the season pass plus the 20 tier skips.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. You're still getting the
that's just
pass.
kind of
It's just
weird.
they didn't
Yeah,
want to confuse it by saying you're only going to get the premium. You're getting more than just a premium.
it's accelerated. That
Yeah, yeah.
includes a premium seasonal battle pass unlock plus 20 tier skips and cosmetics. That's
I
what it
think they
is.
explained they're gonna do what everybody's doing now, anyways, which is the free battle pass and then the premium battle pass. So one paid
Yeah.
for, one not. Yeah. So okay.
But this is also but the premium seasonal battle pass is going to be obviously that, right? Like like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
actually the
yeah.
paid for. And then here you're still getting the paid for, but you're basically paying for the tier skips and the emote and the
Right.
special
You
emote.
get it.
Yeah.
You're getting whatever it's to 20, which is what Call of Duty does. The 22 skips
I
if you
mean,
pay the premium. Yeah, the accelerated one.
yeah, man. This is definitely, and then to be able to play
That might be
Appraiser.
something to think about though with Diablo, because Diablo, I don't know how many tiers they mentioned per season, but I believe it was a lot. It was more than 100 tiers, and like I think they mentioned the hours, like normal hours it'll take to grind out and fully finish the battle pass per
Yeah.
season. I believe it was like 150 hours, some wild shit
Some
like that. I'm
wild
like,
fucking number,
wow,
right?
you really gotta
Yeah,
make
but you know
this like
what? But
your game.
I do that shit. I play Destiny like that. So it's like if I could play Destiny like that,
Right.
I can definitely
If this is
I
your
can
game,
play.
your
Yeah,
go-to, then fuck it. Yeah. I mean, I
yeah.
can't. I do that with Call of Duty. If it's your game, it's your game. And who am I to say, oh, that's a lot of hours? Nah, remember, I'm the one that said, hey, can I get a re-up? And they fucked me over by giving me a $30 fucking
Shit.
Black Cell, whatever the hell you want to
Yeah,
call
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm all for it. It's cool.
Same. Now
I haven't
this.
purchased any yet.
Well,
Broke
here's the thing
season
too.
for
It's
me,
like,
but I will. Okay.
why should you pre-order? It's like, yeah, do I have to pre-order this game? No, but will I probably? Yeah, more than likely, I will. And I
You
still
know
have to
me.
pre-order the game.
I've always said this. When it's a game you enjoy and you like the gameplay loop and all that stuff, we will build the
Who's
biggest
carrying?
bridge
Oh,
and the tallest wall.
Reborn says he's carrying. Let's go. Well, Reborn says he's carrying.
Whoa,
What class is Reborn playing?
a reborn. Does your carrying means you're getting me the game? Is that a carry? Because I consider that a carry too. Carry.
Damn, damn,
I'll co-op that shit all day long with you.
that's crazy.
I'll fall asleep on the mic with you on that game.
Hey yo, that sounds like date night.
That's all we do is date night on the damn parties.
That's true.
Date night.
Sorry.
But yeah, man. Like I said, man, we will build the biggest walls and longest bridge to tell ourselves we're gonna pre-order this game, even though we've said in our discussions privately and openly,
Yeah.
hey, pre-ordering games is telling these studios, that we like it's okay to like send us games like this, like whatever. But I don't feel that with Diablo.
Also, omens aside too, it's like I don't necessarily feel like playing this game like on 6/6, 2023.
Yeah. Well, no, I
cause...
think this is not updated because it's not. I think it's now 6.5. Yeah, because they
sure?
send out email. Yeah, they send out emails to those who pre-ordered the game that's going to get early access to it, and in that email literally stated June 1st, and there were a lot of people confused, like, wait, you mean June 2nd, right? And then Rod had a tweet out saying, no, I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but we have moved the date to June 1st on early access, and which means June 5th for the regular access. Will no longer be June 6th. So I don't even think they updated their website because Rod literally tweeted that out. Rod Ferguson, for those
right
who
here.
are
for those who are pre-ordered Games Radar. I mean, we might as well cover it all. This will probably be the last part that we talk about here. Yeah, this is actually kind of wild. Hold on, let me fix the OBS.
Yeah, because everybody that pre-ordered it to get the early access got an email saying June 1st, and they were so confused. Like, wait, do I get to play it early, or this is a typo?
So Diablo 4 early access release dates. When can I start playing Diablo 4? Blah blah blah. Diablo 4, great. Diablo 4 release dates: 4 p.m. Pacific time, June 5th.
That's for the regular.
So that's
purchase.
7 o'clock Eastern time on the 5th as well. So like you said, because it's a worldwide launch, so it's launching 8 a.m. In Korea on the 6th. So that's why they're not making the U.S. wait basically because it's a global launch.
You know the grin I got in my face right now with the New Zealand, right? I'm like,
yeah, no more of that shit. It's like,
yeah, they're like, nah, fuck it, we're gonna do it for you. You don't have to change regions.
So same thing. So right here. So technically, June 2nd's early access in Korea, but because they're not gonna have us wait, because we're a part of the fucking world too. Okay,
we are part of the world, people.
We're a part of the world. Okay, this isn't like American fucking elitism as well.
Granted, we're the bastard child of the world, but we're part of the world.
Yeah. So, but right here, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, June 1st. Damn, that's June 1st. So let's do calendar. No, Games Radar. Leave me alone. I don't want your cookies. That's on a Thursday. I mean, I don't know my schedule just yet. Oh, wait. No, I do. Hold on. I'm doing math in my head. Hold on, guys. Pod, bear with me. Do I work? Do I work that day?
How
off.
Far out in advance you get your schedule?
Oh, no. I have my schedule for May 29th to June 4th. I literally, guys, ready for this?
Ooh.
Hold on, check this out. Ready? Yeah. I work until 5 on the 1st, so it comes out at 5. So literally, I get out of work when it comes out. So I will be coming home playing the game, and then I work the next morning. I work 6 to 3, but then I'm off that whole weekend. So you know what your boy's doing. Oh, and by the way,
I don't know, but I'm gonna go on a limb here and say you can take full advantage of that early access.
Oh, 1,000%. So So now that we've gotten that taken care of, and we know that we're getting the Legendary Edition, you know what else comes out that fucking weekend now that I'll group this up with? Fucking Street Fighter, dude. Now I gotta wait on. There's no shot. Like there's no way. I mean, yes, I'm excited for Street Fighter, but there's no fucking way.
Yeah, we talk about how we have been all this year. Is like this is never in the history of us gaming, because we've been gaming for a very, very long time.
Yes.
And we come from an era where it's like dry season was a thing.
Shit.
That we are now literally almost every single month, virtually every single month, we're sitting here going, yep, GOTY.
Yeah.
Yep, another banger.
Yeah.
Another GOTY. It's like, holy shit. Can we I don't want to sound like this guy, but slow it down. I don't have enough
No,
time
no,
in the
no, no,
day
no, no, no.
to play these
I've
games.
had too many years of like, yo, where's the games at? Yo, no games. Nah,
Cool.
fuck that.
Okay.
No, 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 no,
All
no, no,
right.
no. No,
All
that's
right. All
fine.
right. All
I'd
right.
rather have it this way. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, the shit that's being delivered on all sides. If
Yeah.
you're a gamer, we are eating.
No, I'd rather have it
I
this way.
mean, you're getting like everything from everywhere. You're getting Xbox delivering games exclusively. You got PlayStation delivering games. You got Nintendo, which we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Nintendo delivering games exclusively that are like just bangers. Third party like Diablo games coming out. Just straight heat. Like what? Like can I breathe?
Yeah.
Can I? Can I, Indie's getting involved in that shit. Pentiment, fucking what's that game I just played? Ravenlock, and like these indies are getting involved. Like there's not a miss. Like I'm playing games, I'm going, holy shit, I
Yep.
can't breathe.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, man. No, I'm hyped.
There's not enough
So yeah,
time, man.
so that's Diablo 4 Server Slam, man. I had a blast. If you got to play it,
Nice.
great. If you didn't have time to play it, it's all right. Listen, game comes out soon. And I'm not big on ratings. I don't think we are either, or whatever like that too. It's
Oh,
like
we
but
don't get into
honestly,
that.
it's like if this game,
Metacritic and the 1 out of 10s and that.
it,
I don't get into that.
even if this game doesn't look like something that might be up your alley or whatever like that, because it is a lot like to think about, even $7 entry price and stuff like that. At least now on the big term, maybe wait to see more videos and things like that if it's something. But if this is something like any action RPG, dungeon crawling, if you like the loot grind as well too, like if you like co-op
Yeah.
with your friends,
Mm-hmm.
like yo, this is the game for you.
Yeah,
This is the game
this is the game. Say with
for
a
you.
note. This is the game for you.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is.
Final Fantasy. Shit. June is. Oh my
Yeah, no,
lord.
June 22nd, Final Fantasy. Don't tell me about it. Listen,
You gotta be killing me with this, bro.
I could go real left with this conversation, and I told you, all right, this is where we lose our Xbox cards again. Ready? No, we're gonna do it now because
I think we lost that shit a long time
yeah,
ago.
yeah, yeah, but now we really losing it as I have my
Yeah,
powered
yeah.
Xbox Series X turned on, and I'm broadcasting this podcast from a fucking Windows PC.
As I'm looking
But
at my
yeah,
Series X right
yeah,
next to me,
yeah,
telling me, "Hey, are
yeah,
we
yeah.
gonna play some games? What's
No,
going on
yeah,
here?"
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, so listen, I'll be back. Don't worry, baby. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Listen, cover your ears, okay? Cover your ears when I say this. Listen, okay? I told you this before we went live. And then we'll talk about Zelda. If they actually announced not just Metal Gear Solid 3, okay, remake, but if they actually announced a full collection with the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, but also including Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, like HD like remakes, probably like full, like legit, like real HD remakes, not like the HD remakes they did, but like if they actually did like 1 and 2 HD and then a full remake for 3 and then included 4, and I don't even give a fuck if you remade that, just make it playable in a collection, I'd buy a PS5 digital edition tomorrow. That's how phony I am. Okay, and it's not phony, and it's just because I don't care about this whole.
That noise you heard is me throwing my water at my monitor.
Yeah,
Like Metal Gear Solid remake, like
yo,
all the originals. Where I'm there.
and I say
Give me a
this because
PlayStation 5 today.
I say that because this next topic we're going to talk about, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, is the reason why I'm literally buying a Switch in 2 weeks. I'm literally like between my next paycheck and this
Bro,
fucking card league that I'm finishing up
okay,
that I'm
okay.
getting a
So
payout in.
not to
Like,
say, because we said this, not to say that to be a gamer you have to have all goddamn consoles.
no,
No, but if you're a gamer that enjoys video games and want to play that title, you will do your best to get whatever it's on. Like
yeah,
if it's there, I'm going there. I'm about that life. We said this before. I said it last week. I bought a console at a company. Like
yeah.
if I want to play that game on that system, I will go out like an adult and buy that game on that system
Yeah.
because as an adult, I can do that.
I am literally, and this is not because I saw a fucking tweet that that gave everybody but Game Informer fucking rejects that they are. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know I used to work for GameStop, but still, like, how do you not?
Oh,
Like,
bro, how do you not? Yeah,
you gotta be
yeah.
different. That's fine. You gotta be different. You can't just be like everybody else. I get it. It's fine. You don't want to be a part of the crowd and be one of the sheep. You want to just be different. So the 0.5, 9.5 out of 10. It's like, all right, cool. I get it. Whatever.
Cool. You're the cool kid now.
But
Not
listen,
that we care about reviews and stuff like that, but it's we look at it and go, that's weird.
and
Okay, cool.
and you know what I mean. And maybe it
Got to be
is.
different.
Where's the bookmark that I have? Did I actually bookmark it? I don't even think I bookmarked it. Oh, okay. Wow, I'm such a bad podcaster. I didn't bookmark the fucking video I saw of Tears of the Kingdom. Somebody, all right, I have to explain this.
Oh, the video with the with.
Yeah, all
Okay,
right.
okay.
So somebody literally, okay, so you could make, okay, because I've been seeing clips, but I'm trying not to spoil myself. I didn't watch any of
No,
the
you
story.
bookmarked it. That was just
Everybody,
Nintendo. Nintendo erased it for you.
yeah, that's exactly what happened. They literally in fucking Inception, and they went into my
Yeah,
Twitter
they're like,
account,
oh, you
and
bookmarked, shit. Nah,
you
delete.
bookmarked this. It's gone, and that's I bet you that's actually what happened because I'm almost positive I bookmarked it
Listen,
to
I'm
show it.
surprised. I'm surprised Nintendo hasn't aggressively taken that those videos down with that clip of. And the clip we're talking about, guys,
All
is the
right,
one that everybody I think has shared and seen it already, where it's like a guy does a penis and balloons
and
for balls, and
like a
he
phallic, like like a
yeah,
shit, like
and
a
just
phallic,
blows it
whatever,
up. Yeah, it's like okay.
ignites it, and then and it blows up. It was pretty funny, but I was like, you could do shit like that. Like they literally turned Breath of the Wild into like fucking Minecraft.
Well, that's the thing. It's like you
Not Breath
got
of the
creative
Wild,
freedom in this game.
well, not Breath of the
You
Wild,
can do
Tears of the
what?
Kingdom.
You can make a rocket. You can make a tank. You can make
Of the
some things that
warfare.
fly.
Notable
No,
war
let's
committee.
make a they can balls. We can do that.
I
We're
mean,
gonna just
like,
yep. That it's the Call of Duty effect. When we had the emblems that we could create emblem, like that's what we got. We got a bunch of men out here just creating penises.
and
Like I don't get how that's the first space we go to.
you
I
know,
don't understand that.
and I don't know how easy it is to get these like rechargeable like cells to like actually recharge the shit.
Look at
But
this.
yo, this is
Look at this. Would you, if I
crazy.
woke up out of a coma today as a gamer, like I've
Level
been playing games all the
99.
time, and I went into a coma, woke up, and looked at this, I'm like, what game is this?
Yo,
Zelda. No shot. No shot.
no
This is Zelda.
fucking shot.
This is no way Zelda,
The
bro.
evolution of Zelda warfare.
Crazy.
Did,
Crazy. But anyways, man, Zelda. That's what we're talking about.
Yo, Zelda. Yo, listen. I
Came out, I think 2 days ago. A little game called Zelda. It's on the Switch OLEDs, regular Switch, whichever
yeah.
Switch you got. I don't have it yet, but my wife is freaking like, I need it, I want it. And my response to her was, "Nah, it's 30 frames per second, woman. Keep that same energy." Nah, I'm playing.
Yeah, right, exactly. Jesus Christ.
No, but here we go.
On Mother's Day, you do that.
On Mother's Day,
By the
nah,
way,
keep that same energy. It's
by the
30
way,
frames.
if we do have any moms that listen, on the voice, whatever like that, Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Everybody's moms as well too.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Yeah.
Love you. I'm just grateful that you're still in my life at my age.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. I love that. I have a beautiful mom, and then my wife who has given us the most beautifulest, smartest kids I could ever ask for.
Yes.
She's right here. Yes, I'm praising you. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers out there.
Yeah, man.
And to you guys. So you guys if you are listening to this pod and you're a mom, happy Mother's Day. If you have a mom, happy Mother's Day.
Absolutely.
Go wish them a happy Mother's Day and hug them and give them a big hug on behalf of Sensei Thoughts Podcast. They deserve everything today because they are the strongest species on this planet, in my opinion. With what they go and have to do and how they do everything else. So, but yeah, back to Zelda.
Yo, Zelda. So my brother's literally been texting me since he started playing, and he's not like spoiling it for me, obviously, because he knows I'm getting it. But what did he say? Oh yeah, so I remember he sent me this. So one, a speedrunner already beat the game in 94 minutes. Okay,
I saw that. I saw that. Motherfucker ain't playing the game. You just running through shit. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
That's one. Literally beat the game. I already saw the clip. It's fucked up, but I already saw the clip on how to get the Hyrule fucking shield. I
okay.
Up.
Okay.
Yeah,
you fucked up. Yeah, you fucked up.
I don't know if I'm gonna remember it or if I'm gonna look, but it's like I might attempt to do that before, like when I start playing. But that was interesting.
He said 94 minutes, right?
Yeah, 94 minutes. Yeah,
that time would have probably been cut in half if it was 60 frames.
Oh, I hate you.
I
hate you.
I'm just keeping energy, baby.
I actually hate you. Listen, and that's another. And I guess I don't want to harp on this and sound like the biggest like Nintendo. Nintendo. Listen, and I'm not going to sit here and shit on Nintendo, but at one point or another, we've all at one point there wasn't a lot of video game systems out there, and if you're as old as we are, you fucking played a game from Nintendo. I had a Game Boy like my first Nintendo system was a 64. I had the Game Boy Color. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm definitely on it.
I'm fucking tag shit with the lasers. God damn, that looks good.
I can't get over that. So it's like I remember, going over to my aunt's house when I was very young and playing Street Fighter 2 on Super Nintendo. Like, you know what I mean? Like I have vivid memories of playing games on Nintendo consoles. I got vivid memories of not promoting piracy,
Dude,
but
it's
modding the Wii.
nostalgia. It's our buying
Yeah,
the Wii.
modding
Oh
modding my
yeah.
brother modding my brother's literally looking up how to mod my
Mm.
brother's Wii, modding my brother's Wii, and then being like, "Yo, what you trying to play?" And that was him, and he was the type of person that, once again, he'd buy games, whatever like that, like, and then we'd just be like, "Nah, yo, let's play this fighting game."
Yep.
It was like, all right, not promoting piracy. But yo, and yeah, and you know what? I do have a PC. Yeah, I did install the fucking Switch emulators. Yes, I could go that route and actually buy games and dump the files onto my computer and just play them with my
Mm-hmm,
emulator,
mm-hmm.
right? And whatever,
Zelda
and
Warfare.
obey all your rules and laws of wherever you live. By the way, too,
Yeah.
in regards to piracy, and emulation. But no, I actually I listen. This is worth a buy. This is the system seller. I know
Dude,
the original
if
Breath
there's
of the
one
Wild was a
game that can
system seller.
if there's one game that can sell a system, it's Zelda.
Yeah,
Zelda can sell a damn system.
and just the tier the sheer, excuse me, I was about to say the tier scope of this game, but the sheer scope of this game, okay, even in these little TikToks that I'm showing here, this just scratches the surface
This is
of
like the
what this
beginning. This is you
actual,
learning how to craft and just not even playing the game, just wanting to go out there and get the material
yeah,
to see how far you can go with what you can build. And this is people being creative and just building shit like to fly, to tank, to fast travel, whatever they got. Like it's just it's crazy cool. Look, listen, and I've said this before, and I'll say this again. It's one of those things where I get happy when Nintendo releases a game like Zelda, and this I'm not saying this to be fuddle. I'm not saying this to be a joke. I'm not saying this to be funny at all. It reminds us as gamers that we are able to enjoy games looking muddy with graphics and 30 frames per second because the gameplay loop and the fun factor of it is an extreme 11 out of 10. We can do this. It's one of those things where it reminds us that we are gamers and not reactionary content creators. Like it's one of those games that does that. Like I love this, and I had this conversation with your brother yesterday where it's like, yeah, but you can't compare next gen to this gen. I can't compare. Obviously, the hardware is different,
yeah,
but we are spending upwards of $300 to $400 on
shit,
a tablet and $70 on a premium title that's literally being played on an old hardware, and we're having fun with it.
yeah,
My only argument here is it's okay to enjoy what you enjoy, and we'll build the longest. I say this again: longest bridge, highest wall to to understand that I'm having fun with this game, and I ain't trying to hear no negative things about it. It's okay to enjoy something and let somebody else enjoy what they enjoy
yeah,
because they enjoy it. So we can have fun at 30. And by the way, I'm seeing the performance on dock tablet mode. It is like running at 20. And then if you dock it, you get 30. But nobody seems to have a problem with that because again, Zelda is fun.
yeah.
It's a great solid title, game of the year, even.
And
I
listen,
don't.
and the way their first party
Yeah.
studio is making that game, it's a first party
Yeah.
title
Yep.
for that system that they've now had out for the better part of 7 years, 8 years.
It's been a long. Well, yeah,
Like
damn, that long. Shit.
I mean, 2017, right? Am I bugging?
Holy shit! Really?
Almost 6 years. 6 years.
Hold on, I gotta look that up.
Uh,
Switch
Switch launch. It was Breath of the Wild. It was April or whatever it was, 2017.
I know it's been a while, but damn, just saying it out loud is like, whoa,
March
yep, March 3rd.
2017. Yeah, day after
Jesus
my birthday.
Christ.
See what I'm saying? Like it's
I
like
know it's old, but damn, saying it out loud is like, whoa.
6 years now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of this, right? And it's like I got this meme up here. No one at all. Link in Tears of the Kingdom, and then it's the clip from Scary Movie.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. But see, this is why I keep saying that when we focus in on the loud minority, it's truly loud minority on social media. When you hear, I don't want to play 30, I don't even want to play 60. It's a loud minority, and this game proves that because it's being sold. I can't wait for numbers. This game is being sold in the millions. I'm sure of it, and I can't wait for numbers to be released. And that's what speaks to me. It's like it's not about social media and what they're telling you. It's bigger than that. There are people out here in the world that don't give a shit about being in the know on Twitter, reactionary content all day long, that they actually out here playing whatever the fuck game tickles their fancy. It's what I'm trying to say. Like it's okay to play these games. I am gonna get this from my wife, and she's gonna enjoy the shit out of it. To me though, because I gotta play it. She's gonna enjoy the shit out of it, and maybe when she goes to work, I'll play it. But I'll be respectful in that matter. But she's gonna get this. She loved the first one, Breath of the Wild, and now she wants Tears of the Kingdom. She saw this and she goes, "I want this. Why are we not getting this?" like, because you're the one that needs to get it. I don't have the funds. It's you.
Mm-hmm.
So once we get it, and we're gonna enjoy the shot of it. But man,
The mech man.
I'm bro, the mech man.
So yeah, so my brother's really enjoying it. I can't wait to really enjoy this game. But this is also another one too. It's like, I'm gonna have a nice healthy rotation of just games to just play, and not have to worry about just
Love it.
anything else. I will definitely be preoccupied between Diablo, between this game when I get my
Bro,
hands on
check
it.
out the mech's health. It's just oh my god.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. The battery.
oh my god, I
Oh.
can't wait. To get my hands on this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Like that shit
It's
is
gonna
crazy.
be fun. It's great. It's man. It's gonna be okay. I know. Again, we're gonna sound hyperbolic here, but it's gonna be crazy to beat this game for Game of the Year. Like, if
I mean,
you're into the Game of the Year talk and all that stuff, what beats this?
So that was the other thing as well too. I mean, and yeah, and we could be cliche here because we are the Xbox centric podcast, and be like, oh, Starfield, right? And
Yeah, we
and
could do
just
that.
and do that, but it's like right, or even, but I won't even go there. Listen, everybody, like we still got Armor Core coming out, like.
Oh
There,
shit, Armor Core. Oh shit, Armor Core.
it's
Yeah.
like you got like we potentially, not potentially, but I'm pretty sure Spider-Man 2 is coming out.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's a fact. That's
you know
coming
what I
out
mean?
this year.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you got games coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
But see, that's to speak to what I said earlier. It's like every month it seems like, oh, that's Game of the Year. Oh, that's Game of the Year. It's now I'm saying Zelda, which is it's a top notch game right there. What's gonna beat Zelda? But then you think you just said two games. You just said two games: Armored Core and Starfield coming out later this year. So we still got games still coming out. Not your typical run of the mill sequel bullshit, but like little new IPs coming out. That's gonna be like, okay, now we want to put our hat in the ring too. Hopefully they can deliver so that we can have this healthy conversation. Come Game of the Year talk time where it's like, okay, let's have a healthy conversation about what deserves it and what's going to be put up there. And I'm not talking about the Jeff Keighley Game of the World. I'm talking about like the actual gamers having that conversation in their own spaces and seeing, hey, this is for me. This is my experience for me.
yeah,
That's what speaks louder to me. Not no Jeff Keighley show or whatever. That's just marketing bullshit.
yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah.
Thanks.
Nintendo. I'm
Listen,
surprised we haven't got knocked down yet because we
social
are talking Nintendo.
social media, yeah, that part. They didn't cut us out yet, but we'll see. They still get to listen back. Xbox official account. It's good to be back in Hyrule. Congrats, Nintendo America, and Tears of the
Look
Kingdom.
at that. Xbox shaking hands with fucking
Oh
Nintendo.
no, I mean,
Like,
I'll
we
pull up.
got
Listen,
you.
I'll pull up the PlayStation one as well. Shit, like I won't fucking pull that shit.
No, man, show the Sony one.
Everybody, I got it right now. Hold on.
Yeah. Look, shaking the
It's
fucking
coming.
hands.
I gotta find out. Oh, first they did some Diablo Server Slam. There you go. Shout out.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
KD.
Shout out to Server Slam.
Shout out KD.
Shout out,
Server
KD.
time.
Oh my god, yeah, that was I forgot about that KD shit. Yeah.
Where's it at?
Yep. Shout out Star Wars. Yep.
Where's that?
Keep going. It's there. It's there. It's there. Just keep going.
When did the game come out? Oh, here it is.
It's coming.
This is it.
There it is. There you go. There you go.
This is
I
what we
phone
got.
up the Hylians, or am I saying it? Hylians?
Hylians. Yeah.
Hylians? Okay, Hylians. There you go.
I mean,
There's there. Hey, they gave him love. They didn't tag him, but they gave him love.
I wonder who's this that got muted that I won't unmute and expose.
Yeah, please don't.
So hold on. PS5 and
literally,
Switch owner. This
my
makes me feel
threads for a
happy.
long time, like every time I looked into comments, literally,
What?
like
Yo,
it was like a bunch of mutes
What
up and
what
down.
are they?
Like, damn.
Okay, S-Rod. What were they supposed to be? Not respectful?
As a PS5
like,
and Switch owner, this makes me feel happy. Thank you for being.
Oh,
What?
What were they? What were they supposed? Nah, fuck
It's-
Nintendo. Fuck
Nintendo
what
and
were they
their Zelda and whatever else Metroid comes out.
I
Fuck
mean,
them.
I mean, here we go. It's nice to see every once in a while. And I see. Wait, it's a nice thing to see every once in a while. Many are in competition, but we can do so with class. No tweet.
What class? Like,
No,
what are we
'cause-
talking about?
Yo, nah. Here it is. Here's the reach. Here it is. I'm being
No
petty right
tweet
now.
for Rev 4. Oh, this
Yeah.
is petty.
Yeah. Nah. Right here.
Not for trash. Like, see,
Yo.
this is bro. And I told you, I've gotten off of Twitter this week. I literally have not been on Twitter other than if you're tagging me or you're DMing me. I don't look at it anymore because of shit like this. This is what the gaming community wants to push the space into. I refuse to get involved with this shit. Like, this is what we're pushing the gaming community to be like. This is ugly. Like, you can't talk about one thing without talking about the other. How down bad are you? that you got to mention a whole different game just because. It's just crazy, man. I don't get involved in these conversations no more, man.
So yeah, so
So
that was
that,
interesting.
I think, yeah, that's
I mean,
whatever.
listen, I'll go, and just for transparency, okay, I wasn't trying to do that to be funny. I'll literally like, go ahead, like I will pull up the Xbox One as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Here we go. Wow, thanks Xbox for saving me from a burning building and letting me your Lambo. Really appreciate it.
I love
Xbox,
those guys.
Riz
Those
Dub.
commentaries are crazy. Yo, thank
Here.
you for putting up my kid to the Ivy League
Yeah.
school and blah blah blah, like shit like that. Like, oh god,
Here we go. I
love
love
that.
how supportive Xbox is of gaming all around. It's what brings us all together. That's right. Kumbaya, Xbox. Kumbaya.
Kumbaya, Xbox.
Very
All been
very,
inclusive. Yeah,
yeah,
very good Xbox.
yeah,
Very
very
good.
classy. Oh, here it is.
Classy.
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Stop congratulating the ops and give us better exclusives already. And then Nick
See
Merckx,
this right here.
yo, but
This mentality, the ops. I give
but
Nick Merckx the ops.
The ops
Dead.
with a dead face. Like
It's like this is the shit I'm talking about. What are you talking about? This is not gangster shit. This is not. Stop
Look,
making these
look.
companies your personality. Like,
Look.
stop that. It looks stupid. Yeah.
Xbox
Yeah.
congratulates markets and plays exclusive major PlayStation Nintendo, but neither PlayStation Nintendo ever plays markets or congratulates Xbox exclusive. Is it because Xbox has no good games, or is it because they just don't
Again,
ever have major exclusives? What
you're playing the
fuck
Twitter.
does this mean?
Thank you for playing the Twitter console at home. Thank you for playing Twitter games on your console at home. Like, this is what you're doing. What the fuck do you care about that for? If look, and I've seen this. Oh, this is. I guess we'll end the show on this fucking gripe. It's one of those. It's one of those things where we have 12 minutes, but it's one of those things where it's like you are. It's a company, for God's sake. Stop making this your image. It's not your personality. Stop making one company be your hat, your clothes, your speech. It's you bought a console. I will stress this and die on this hill. You bought a console, not a company. And I've seen this over and over again with Final Fantasy, with people crying, "Oh, it should be on Xbox. I'm the biggest Final Fantasy fan." If you were the biggest Final Fantasy fan, you will find a way to get to play that game on any console that comes out. But because you are in love with the company you're with, you don't want to move on from that, because that would be admitting that you're not an Xbox guy or a PlayStation guy, whatever it is. That would be admitting that. For whatever reason, you need to be validated on the fucking social media by people telling you you're an Xbox guy, you're a PlayStation guy. Meanwhile, my Xbox and yours probably still sits next to us while it's powered down, while we're doing this podcast, where we speak about PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox. Doesn't matter what we talk about.
Yep.
Guess what? My wallet, my money was spent on an Xbox. It's still sitting here, not a PlayStation. But that doesn't prevent me to say, if I want to play Final Fantasy, I'll get that goddamn console.
Yeah.
If I want to play Metal Gear Solid, if that's ever announced as a remake exclusively on PlayStation, guess what I'm doing? By getting a PlayStation, if I want to really play that game, and playing it on there.
Yo,
I have no alliance to anybody in the world of wide web to say, I'm not getting that just for your validation points.
Kills. Let them make the digital PS5 $350.
Oh,
let them make the digital PS5 $350 this holiday, and see how quick I go out to a fucking Best Buy on a Black Friday. The fuck.
It's crazy, bro.
The fuck. I listen. I work right next to a Walmart. I will fucking literally. I'll be in line. I'll fucking go to work right.
But to my point, you won't miss an experience just because you're an Xbox guy or a PlayStation guy or a PC guy or
let them put
Nintendo.
That shit in my price range.
You won't miss that experience.
Let them put that shit in my price range.
All right, give me that price range. I'm on it all the fucking way, 100%. I'm the first one at Walmart going, one, please.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, that one right there. Yep, that one. And the Metal Gear and the fucking...
Yeah, with a side of Spider-Man and fucking Final
Fantasy.
With a
side of Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and all that shit. Give me all that, bro.
All that.
I'm okay with that, because at the end of the day, you saying I'm not an Xbox guy and taking my quote-unquote card away, take it. Take all of that shit. I don't give a shit, because at the end of the day, you don't pay for my Game Pass, you don't pay for my Xbox, and you don't pay for my fun. That's that simple. If more people were to admit that to themselves and stop pretending that these consoles are their fucking personality, wow, we'll be fun.
Here's our phone.
We'll be fun again.
You'll see how quick we take this logo right here.
Oh, that should have become PlayStation.
Yeah, you see how quick you see this Xbox right here?
Or Nintendo or PC or whatever the fuck it has to be.
I'll put a little Nintendo sign right over there. I'll put a little fucking right here. I'll get Kill for Cash. We'll put a little PlayStation sign right over there. We'll put a little Nintendo sign right over there.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Y'all want to? Yeah. Look, listen. If we really wanted, if we really was about that life, where we wanted reactionary content to get our subs up and our views up,
but I don't give a fuck.
I'd be on fucking Twitter shit talking everything and changing my logo to crying emoji of some Xbox guy with a
the
Charlie
fucking
hat
meme.
on and
Yeah.
that meme or whatever, and I'll get those views and like,
It's not worth it.
no,
It's not worth
it's
it.
fake. It's not worth it. We don't do reactionary content here. It's just not worth it
I
for
mean,
the
we
for the.
react, but not for that. Not for that
No, we
bullshit.
react, but not for that. We're not gonna sit here and pop a pod, special pod on a Wednesday because the ABK deal didn't go through and somebody popped a vein, blood vessel, thinking, oh, Phil said the wrong. No, we're not doing all that shit. Like it's just not. It's at the end of the day, you guys come to this pod because you get honest discussion, you get fun discussion. You don't get heavy down, weighed down. I wear an Xbox, I wear a PlayStation kind of conversation. We don't do that because we know that if I need a break and Logic needs a break from Twitter world, you guys deserve a break too. So you can come here and listen to us talk about video games, and we'll have fun with it. We might joke around a little bit like I did with Nintendo and the whole Zelda thing, but at the end of the day, Zelda is that game. Is you know how they say I'm that guy, I'm him. That's Zelda. That's him.
Yeah, Zelda is him.
It's him. It's they or whatever you want to call it. It's whatever pronoun you want to use. That's them. They are that franchise. So at the end of the day, man, I guess that's what we got for topics. I don't know what else we can talk about here, or if you have anything else that's outside of topics related that you want to talk about.
I'm trying to think.
Well, what's up, realist?
Yo, what's up, realist?
Final Fantasy biggest fans bought a PlayStation. On another note, stay off Twitter, kids. Yeah, kids. Stay off Twitter. If your personality is one or the other, just stay off that shit, man. Yeah. People stay on them spaces and all they do is 3 hours of whining and crying and coping. It's like, holy shit, this is what we really do.
It's cool if that's what you go there for. But honestly, it's like I like the community aspect of it. I do the new shit. I'm on.
And I love it, but again, we're letting the mud come in and take over the conversations. It's like a lot of us here are gamers that I know. I know the realist, Shinrock, fucking Shizno, Timber, anybody that comes in, we're all fucking gamers at the end of the day, but we let these weirdos just take over the space and have these dumb conversations about nothing that doesn't move the gaming narrative forward. It just doesn't. We're stuck on mud talking about Metacritic and scores of IGN and how they bad talk this and they who gives a shit? It's not your personality. They bad talk a game and you're enjoying it, then tweet about that. And you're enjoying the game, tweet about it.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Fuck it. Redfall. I'm enjoying it. Tweeting the fuck out of it. If I get 8 million hates in the fucking comments, guess what tool we have? It's called mute and block. You don't have to entertain that. Silence is the loudest you can get in social media. Silence is so strong that by not even replying to shit like that, it just gets them in their feelings and their thought process. Like, oh shit, did I say something wrong? Should I retweet that? Should I erase that? Should I delete? And if they don't delete it, fuck it, mute them. Move on. It's just what it is. It's crazy how, and the realist is saying, it's crazy how we have for years talked about the gaming mainstream media being toxic to one side or the other, but here we are as gamers actually doing the same exact thing. We're reporting on fake sources saying, "Oh, I heard that this is coming out." We're downplaying games. We're calling them not game of the year or game of the year. We're becoming exactly what we hated. For years that we hated these publications, we're becoming that. Like we're literally becoming that. So it's like, all right, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, man. I guess that's my rant. I had one in me, huh? I guess I had one in me.
I mean, listen, like I said, like I'm just straight up. I'm just excited for the state of gaming that we're in, or at least the games like and you know what's fucked up too. It's like new season of Destiny coming out as well too, and it's like I'm not really as excited for it, but also too this is like the time of the year as well in the Destiny world where it's like I take a break and I kind of get back a little bit.
Yo, they mentioned the next expansion water.
No,
underwater?
It's not expansion season.
Well, I mean, not expansion, but like they have a level that goes in the water.
They're going back to Titan, but I don't know if they might be adding some shit to it where it might be some other water stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I might check in, but yo, there's mad games out here, and it's like, and it's hard for me to say that, but it's like Destiny. If I got other games that are just grabbing my attention a little bit more, then I'm gonna kind of stick with those games, and I will go to Destiny, when I have the time. And when I feel like I want to go and play something. But right now, Destiny's not pulling me. I'd much rather, right now, in the gaming mood that I'm in.
You're with Destiny where I'm with COD, pretty much. You still play it, but it's like you're not as hyped as you used to be.
I will literally play COD strictly just because of my dad, or like you, if you're like, yo, you want to get on COD, or my brother, you know what I mean? Like, you guys want to, and even that, it's like, I really only want to play multiplayer, like, and I'll skin grind and shit like that. But, like, I'm not really trying to play, because it's still a multiplayer game, and it's still something that I'm good at and that I enjoy playing. but now just mostly playing like with people and not like by myself. That part of it. I'm through that process until the next COD comes out. We see what's what. You know what I mean? But yeah, man.
And to keep true to the end more part, I do want to honorable mention with the GTA 6, they have hired 20 engineers to literally just work on water levels and stuff. They're apparently gonna have surfing in the new GTA 6.
Damn.
That's the rumor right now, but not a rumor. It's been you can see it on whatever the job site do, because there are people out there who like are that nosy. They look at job listings and stuff.
Yeah.
But they hired 20 engineers just for that, just to work on water effects and levels for GTA 6, which is going to bring surfing, which is crazy. I mean, that tells me that whatever city that you're working on is going to be coastal, like me or California.
I mean, listen, I'm really hoping it's Vice City, man. I'm really hoping it's just like that.
I'm hoping it's a combination of everything: Liberty City, Vice City, and then you get to like jump around and visit like with all the legacy characters in the game. Like, why not Michael and it's like, why not just visit Trevor? Like, just visit legacy characters, bro. Like, why not?
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be big and fucking crazy. Yeah, Heartland we spoke about I think last week. Reborn. That's another game we are being. Let's call it what it is, Division 3. But we're excited for that. And there's one game I've been trying to figure out the name of it. Somebody in chat probably can help me. It's from EA. It's like a shooter, a first-person shooter, but with magic. I forgot Avium, I think it's called. I think Reborn knows what I'm talking about. I think it's called Avium.
Okay.
Looking forward to that. Avium, and then the one, my bad, the one Reborn I've been talking about is not Avium, it's the other one. Then Reborn, help me out. Chrono.
Oh, Chrono Odyssey.
Odyssey, yes.
Yeah.
MMO that looks so beautiful. I'm like, yo, that looks good. Something I'm interested in. But I'm keeping an eye on fresh titles like that, like the Aviums and the Chrono Odyssey games.
The Chrono Odyssey look crazy.
It looks crazy.
Let me see. Do they actually have who's
Immortal Avium? I think Shiz knows into that one. He's the one that's been tweeting that, and I'm all in on that. Like every time he tweets about it, I'm like, okay, he's selling me, and I'm looking. I'm like, yeah, this is good. And then Reborn selling me on the Chronos. So it's like these are two brand new IPs. I'm like, God, I gotta flag this. Now I gotta keep an eye on these things because they look good. They look really fucking good. And Heartland. Everybody's talking about Heartland. But this is Chrono Odyssey right here. It is multi-plat. It's been announced as multi-plat. But...
yeah, I know I don't have no volume in it. Give me a second.
Yeah, we could talk over it. No biggie. But this is it's marketed as an MMO.
That was actual gameplay too, right?
That's actual gameplay.
Yeah.
This is gameplay. You can tell it's gameplay. The way they're moving around the world.
Captured on. I forget if it said in the beginning. This was from PlayStation. PlayStation 2.
Well, this is from PlayStation. I just don't know. I didn't see the beginning, so I don't know if it's PlayStation or PC.
I know. I'm pretty sure Xbox. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Xbox did a tweet for it as well too, or something like that.
Oh, this is multi. This is multi-platform.
Yeah,
this is PlayStation probably has the marketing rights, but it is multi-platform.
And it's Unreal.
But
I'm assuming.
It's Unreal. Yeah, Unreal 5.
Yeah.
And it's literally giving me the Elden Rings, that like the Demon Soul, all that Souls-like vibe with the combat. The combat itself, it gave me that vibe. But it is an MMO, so it's a big, vast world.
There you go. That's my trick right there. There you go. Oh, yep, that's me too.
Yep.
Damn. Nice little bruiser.
I'm with your brother on this. I definitely got to see this shit run on the console because we've all been shamboozled now. But it's like I need to see this run on console. Also, also PC because lately I don't know what's going on with the PC side of things.
True.
The combat looks sweet. Fucking shotguns, bow and arrows, mounting.
Right
look at this, bro. Come on, bro. This kid, when I saw this, I'm like Elden Ring vibe all the way. When I saw it, like, yo, this is Elden Ring vibe. South Korean dev. There you go.
Or even like fucking Dragon Age, but like in
Dragon Age,
like a smooth, like you know what I mean.
I think speaking of Dragon Age, your brother messaged me saying, "Really, Dragon Age has been in development since like 2015."
Yes.
Holy shit!
And it's still not coming out in this fiscal year.
In this fiscal year, yeah.
Oh, correct. Was it Skyrim?
This looks like that looks like an event.
Skyrim.
That does look like. Look at this.
Literally looks like the event that we just had.
Yeah.
That I just showed.
talk about it. There you go. Diablo event. Look how many
fucking
people on screen. Look how many people on screen fighting the dragon. Yeah, it looks clean, man. So if you guys have not seen this and this is the first time you see it, you're welcome. It looks like a really, really solid game. I'm keeping an eye on this game because it looks solid, along with Avium, which is the one Shiznow's been selling me on, which is really good. Yeah, some Shiznow's at least saying some big games coming from Korea and China this gen. The developing is really going. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There's a lot of good games coming from them. Let's not forget we still got that other game. Not Wolong. What's the other one that's supposed to come out? That's like the Monkey Shaolin game.
Yes. Yo, I forget the name, but yes, we still have that game going. Yo, what's the
Still got that
obsession?
game.
What's the obsession with like giant like broken down ships and spheres and stuff like that? Final Fantasy does this. This game did this. Fucking what other game did this as well?
I'll tell you. What does your headspace take you when you see that? What's the first, like? What's your thought process when you see this? Like when you see artifacts like this in the game,
like, but that's what but just like giant
Alien. It's like
this shit looks like something out of Prometheus. Remember from
yes, like the technology and stuff like that landed on our Earth, and it's the go-to. It's where like when you see this, that's where your headspace
I'm
goes.
just saying, but I must have seen a shot like this in like 7 different video games over the last like 10 years. Like
yeah. Oh, Shinrock says, "Thank you, Halo."
Yeah, yo, Halo.
Yeah, it's been done
just like
over and over again. Yeah.
I'm like, all right. Like
but this looks like a dungeon that you would get to explore, like with a crew.
I know I'm not bugging, but like, this is crazy.
Yeah, again, this is an MMO. Multi. What's MMO?
Free. As long as this shit says free to play, you speak my language.
Multiplayer online, yeah, man. But it looks like a lot of people could just join in and have fun with it, man. And if that's the case, I'm expecting cross platform, so we can play with PC and that stuff. But it looks good, man. Came out of nowhere too.
That's pretty dope.
Yep.
That shit's launching this year. Is it launching this year? Do we know?
We don't. There's no date yet. And again, it does say it's on PlayStation's website, but this is going to be PC, Xbox, and also PlayStation.
Maybe Jeff Keighley's Summer Games. You know what I mean? Maybe a little.
Jeff double-handed Keighley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we got.
That's it. That's what we got for episode 86.
Yeah, man. ...
Wow. ... I say this every month. I'm like, I can't believe we made it this far. But 86 episodes of us just talking shit, and not even talking shit, having fun with games, party, chatting it up with you guys. So I appreciate you guys coming out on this beautiful Sunday now evening in the East Coast. By the way, Yankees lost by 1 run.
Yeah, no,
8-7. And the Knicks are eliminated.
So we split 2-2.
We split 2-2, which is a win in my book.
That's not bad
against the best team in the league.
Yeah,
I mean,
literal.
Yeah. Just pitching. We got to figure out pitching. Or not we. They. I don't play for the Yankees.
No. We.
I think we shed enough tears. Yeah, I think we shed enough. Okay. We paid our way in with tears. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Episode 86, where we talk everything here. A little bit of sports, a little bit of life, a little bit of gaming, a lot of gaming. But we love to do this and enjoy it with you guys in the chat. Thank you guys for coming out every single week. Again, next week, are we on?
I think so. I believe so. We'll figure it out.
Just stay tuned to our tweets. Like I said, I have been tweeting less and been paying attention less to Twitter because it just gotten to the point where it's like, So watch out for the tweets of my content or this pod every Sunday. But here we are live. We do it every single Sunday. And for those who are listening in and playing the listening game, this will be uploaded in the next 2 hours. You know, I work overtime.
Word.
Next 2 hours, it'll be up there, uploaded on your favorite DSPs, whether it be Spotify, Apple, Google, whomever you like listening in on. But I appreciate you guys for listening and keeping us growing and keeping us going. Other than that, until next week, happy fucking gaming, everybody.
Later.
to be afraid. No, you don't have to be afraid. Take my hand and reload. This is free love. That's what we are made of. Yes, we are. Reload. This is free love. That's what we are made of. Yes, we Yes, we are.